Ocean View Station, arriving. Please prepare to disembark.
Felix Sheridan slowly out of the crowd. He looks up at the sky.
Ocean View, 3 years. I, Drakon, am back.
He clenches his fists tightly. This city is the wealthiest in Rivendell province. It holds too many of his memories. Just as Felix gets lost in thought, his eyes suddenly flicker.
The girls in Ocean View are still just as stunning.
The young lady ahead has long hair. She has an elegant figure. She is beautiful even from her silhouette.
I hope she won't disappoint me when she turns around.
Suddenly, a razor blade slices open her backpack. The thief takes the wallet at once.
He even steals from a beauty.
Felix mutters in anger. He acts fast and grabs the thief's shoulder.
Mind your own business.
The thief whips out a small knife, but Felix just taps his wrist with his fingers and the blade clatters to the ground.
Put it back.
You will regret this.
The thief throws the wallet and vanishes into the crowd. Felix casually catches the wallet and walks toward the girl. The girl suddenly turns around. Her icy eyes scan Felix from head to toe. Now that Felix sees her face clearly, she's in her early 20s and extremely beautiful.
Beauty, your wallet. Hold out your hand.
She wants to thank me? Ocean View girls are so direct.
He just reaches out his hand. Click. Handcuffs lock his wrists.
I'm a cop. I've been watching your pickpocket crew for ages. Caught you red-handed? Come with me.
She speaks into her Bluetooth mic.
Serena Tate reporting. The rat's been nabbed.
Felix freezes.
I caught the thief. I snatched the wallet from him.
I hear this story 30 times a day.
Felix is nearly in tears.
I just wanted to say hi.
Serena changes into her police uniform, sitting smartly across from Felix. Felix stares at her, forcing a pained smile.
What are you smiling at?
Officer Tate, you look even better in uniform.
Felix glances at her chest.
Still a bit undeveloped.
You jerk. What do you mean?
I mean, you look young.
Serena is shaking with rage.
Name.
Felix Sheridan.
Gender.
You decide.
Serena is about to explode.
Occupation.
President of the Angel Fund.
Serena shoots her head up, looking at him like he's crazy. Angel Fund is a financial giant that became a trust in 3 years. How could this lazy bum in front of her be the president?
Cut the lies. What's your connection to the pickpocket gang?
I am just passing by. Do you see thieves take trains to steal wallets? The law presumes innocence in cases of doubt. A cop should know that, right?
Serena has no words. She hides a camera in her bag. She sees the whole theft clearly, but she is too proud to admit her mistake. She can only double down.
You're not leaving Ocean View until we clear this up. Leave your address and phone number.
I have no place to stay. I will leave my cousins. Silverwood Heights, Building F, Unit 201.
Serena suddenly looks up.
What's your cousin's name?
Victor Sterling.
Serena instantly bursts into a smile.
So you're definitely not a thief. You're a con artist. Victor Sterling doesn't have a cousin.
She immediately dials her phone.
Uncle Victor. It's Serena Tate.
2 minutes later, she hangs up, smiling smugly at Felix.
Your cousin's coming right over. Let's see how you keep up this act.
Perfect. Saves me the cab fare.
The interrogation room is deadly silent. Serena Tate looks excited. Felix sits quietly, but in her eyes, this becomes a sign of guilt. 20 minutes pass. A refined middle-aged man enters. His upright posture radiates authority. It's Victor Sterling.
Uncle Victor.
Serena steps forward and points at Felix.
He claims to be your cousin. We suspect he's a con artist.
Victor Sterling looks at Felix Sheridan. At first, his face is shocked. He's just about to speak.
Victor, finally you're here. I just got off the train and got arrested as a pickpocket.
Why didn't you tell me in advance? I would have picked you up.
Serena is completely stunned.
Officer Tate, by seniority, you should call me uncle, right?
Go to hell.
Victor Sterling takes Felix Sheridan out.
Mr. Sheridan, sorry you had to go through that. Skip the pleasantries. What did Big Roland want me to come for?
Victor Sterling's eyes flicker. Honestly, nobody in the Aurora dares call that general Big Roland.
Let's get your place sorted first.
The car finally stops in a quiet villa district. It is not Silverwood Heights. The two walk into the villa. Footsteps come from inside. Bianca Sterling steps in, graceful and poised. She's got real presence. Her looks even rival Serena.
Dad, didn't you say you had a meeting and couldn't come?
This is Felix Sheridan, a returnee PhD. Our families are old friends.
Victor Sterling pulls his daughter over and introduces her to Felix Sheridan.
This is my daughter Bianca, a top student at Ocean View Arts Academy. She's attending piano. Ocean View Beauty for 3 consecutive years. Felix Sheridan glances at Bianca.
Good figure and face.
Bianca's face turns cold immediately.
Felix, you're living here from now on. As for the wedding house for you and Bianca, it'll be done in a month or 2. We will choose the date for the wedding then.
Wedding?
Felix and Bianca both exclaim.
I won't marry a stranger, even less this rogue.
You're even prettier when you're mad. It's a huge plus. Barely qualified to be my wife.
Bianca, furious, kicks at Felix's groin. Felix dodges nimbly.
If that kick landed, I'd never have kids.
I'm a black belt in Taekwondo.
Bianca lifts her chin, proud. She throws another kick at his stomach. This time, Felix doesn't dodge. Boar feels her foot sink, like it hits cotton. It is even pulled by force. She can't pull it back.
Honey, Taekwondo is just child's play.
Felix flexes his abs and bounces Bianca right off. She lands on the sofa.
Kitty, I didn't know you were this cute.
Bianca's cheeks flush bright red. She grabs the cushion and throws it at him.
You're shameless.
Stop it. Girls shouldn't be violent.
He was bullying me.
Bianca runs off crying. Victor Sterling rushes after her. He lowers his voice.
Bianca, I have no choice. Felix Sheridan owns 25% of Zenith Corporation. I have to win him over. We will call off the engagement after we get the shares. Really? I swear on it.
They reach an agreement. Felix Sheridan reads their lips and catches everything. He sits with his legs crossed. With a cigarette in his mouth, he watches Victor walk back.
Mr. Sterling, your lies are too clumsy. Is this marriage a mission or your idea?
It's Mr. Sheridan's idea.
He pulls out an Ocean View Arts Academy admission letter.
Tomorrow you will go to school with Bianca. Just find Director Hale.
He leaves as if fleeing. Felix Sheridan stares at the admission letter. His brows knit tightly. His sixth sense tells him this mission is far from simple. Inside the dim office, Big Roland sits behind the desk. Jason Kane stands respectfully.
Felix Sheridan has already moved into Bianca Sterling's villa.
He should enjoy this good fortune, right?
Roland speaks uncertainly.
He has a bad temper. We tricked him. If he gets angry and quits, what do we do?
Roland trembles all over.
This is a chance for both wealth and beauty. Why would he get angry? Besides, it's the senior commander's order. Dares he go against him?
Back then, the Crimson Dragon Squad took heavy losses at Ocean View. Over half of the 9 leaders were killed or wounded. If it weren't for the senior commander forcing his authority, he would probably have left without a word and vanished far away.
I have been planning an Ocean View for 3 years. I promoted Victor Sterling just to make the mole reveal himself. The blood debt of Crimson Dragon must be settled.
Can he handle this alone?
He's got Crimson Dragon backing him. Senior commander sent him here. First to find the mole and protect the Sterling family. Second to rebuild Crimson Dragon.
Why make him marry Bianca Sterling?
So he has a legit reason to move in. It's to mislead the traitors. It could also divert their attention away from Bianca. Also, the senior commander has his own personal reasons.
At this moment, the satellite phone rings. Jason Kane glances at the caller ID. His face turns pale.
It's Felix Sheridan calling.
He hands the phone to Roland. Roland suddenly feels like he is holding a time bomb.
Jason, you are his direct contact. You should answer this call.
But, General Chase, he called you, not me. Oh, right, I just remembered I have something to take care of. I'll go out first.
Roland has no choice but to pick up. He immediately puts on an obsequious smile.
Hey, Felix.
Big Roland, you set me up. Why'd you send me to Ocean View? Otherwise, I'm blowing up your office.
Relax. It's senior commander's idea. He is eager to have a great-grandchild.
Is my mission in Ocean View just to get married?
You can understand it that way.
Felix Sheridan hangs up the phone. His eyes look empty.
Marriage? Big Roland must be hiding something from me.
He suddenly falls into deep thought.
No contact for 3 years. Maybe I shouldn't bother them. Ocean View owes me a blood debt. I won't leave until I find out the truth about 3 years ago.
Tossing and turning, Felix gets out of bed. He wanders around for a bit, then goes upstairs. He absentmindedly walks into the lit room on the left. He freezes instantly. There are dresses scattered all over the bed. The bathroom lights on. He hears running water.
This must be Bianca's room. She doesn't lock the door when bathing. It's not wrong to peek at my fiancé, right?
Just then, Bianca walks out, wrapped in a white towel. She freezes for 3 seconds.
You jerk! Who said you could walk in here?
Babe, you misunderstood.
Like hell I did.
Bianca kicks up at his head. Felix dodges and grabs Bianca by the waist. Caught off guard, Bianca falls against his chest.
Let go! That bathrobe will slip if you do that.
Then he scoops Bianca up bridal style.
Good night, babe. By the way, the pink kitty is cuter than the blue one.
Go to hell.
Bianca is lying face down on her bed. She's clutching a stuffed bear. Her cheeks flush red and feel hot.
Bastard, shameless, pervert, you dare to take advantage of me. Today I must make you beg for mercy.
Bianca Sterling rolls off the bed. She rummages around for a bit. She picks up a small bottle of itching powder.
Hehe, Felix Sheridan, let's see how you keep up your act.
Bianca Sterling tiptoes downstairs. She arrives at Felix Sheridan's bedroom door. After a moment, she hears the sound of running water inside. She slips in quietly.
Felix Sheridan, you jerk. Let's see you itch to death.
She pours the entire bottle of itching powder onto the bed sheets. Then she smooths out the sheets with her hand, covering up any traces. Afterward, she quietly sneaks back out the door. Bianca Sterling suddenly pauses in her tracks.
Just leaving like this? That's way too easy on you. When you're driven crazy by itching, I'll record it all. Then I won't have to worry about you refusing to hand over shares.
Time slowly ticks by. Bianca Sterling lets out a yawn.
No, Bianca Sterling, you have to stay alert. You absolutely cannot fall asleep.
In the bathroom, Felix Sheridan lies asleep in the bathtub. His chest and arms are covered in bullet wounds and knife scars, which are especially clear under the light. Suddenly, Felix Sheridan's brows furrow sharply. He jolts awake.
Remy Carter, go, run. 3 years, and I still can't forget.
Felix Sheridan stands up from the bathtub. He walks over to the window, looking at the whitening sky outside.
Never thought my first night's sleep in Ocean View would be spent in a bathtub.
Felix Sheridan heads to his bedroom door. He opens it. Outside the door, Bianca Sterling suddenly loses her balance and falls right into Felix Sheridan. Felix Sheridan reaches out and catches her. They end up pressed tightly together, face to face.
Honey, it's still not dawn. Why are you at my door? Don't tell me you've been spying on me all night. I mean, if you like me this much, just come in straight away. Don't be so shy.
Who's spying on you? I was sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking, babe? Sleepwalking's an illness. It needs treatment.
Bianca Sterling suddenly wriggles out of his arms.
Whether I'm sick or not has nothing to do with you. I hate you. I must drive you out of here.
She is actually kinda cute.
Felix Sheridan runs 3 laps around the neighborhood. Finally, he stretches his arms and legs a bit. His gaze suddenly sharpens, and he throws a fierce set of military punches. Right as Felix Sheridan finishes his routine, he abruptly spins around, like a hungry wolf, ready to pounce. Not far away, an elderly man strolls up, smiling.
Kid, in all these decades, I've never seen military moves as sharp as yours.
Sir, sorry for hogging your spot this morning.
Young man, don't worry about it. This place is public. It's not anybody's personal turf. I can see your steps are steady, and your palm strikes are strong. Looks like you've got serious martial arts foundation. If you don't mind, how about a little sparring?
Sir, my skills are just basic rural martial arts. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Those who practice martial arts shouldn't be stuck on such trivial matters. If all martial artists in the world thought like you, how could martial arts thrive in the world?
Felix Sheridan looks at his expectant gaze and smiles helplessly. Felix Sheridan and the old man start sparring. The old man's wrist moves with a flow of tai chi. The force of the push feels like a stream rushing towards him. Felix narrows his eyes slightly. He intended to be casual about it, but now he has no choice but to get serious.
I, Damon Tate, rarely find an equal here in Rivendell Province. Yet this kid doesn't even budge an inch. Who is he, really?
Half an hour goes by. Felix deliberately staggers back 2 steps.
Sir, you're strong for your age. I lose.
You let me win on purpose. Do you think I can't tell?
Grandpa, we're waiting for you for breakfast.
Serena Tate's got her hair in a high ponytail, looking pure and bright.
Nice to meet you again, niece.
Who's your niece? How did a con artist like you get into my neighborhood?
You two know each other?
Met at the police station. He's a scammer. He claimed to be the CEO of Angel Fund. He even pretended to be Uncle Victor's cousin.
After speaking, Serena Tate pulls her grandpa toward home.
Kid, coming back tomorrow for another round?
We'll see.
What's he doing here? Don't tell me he's living at Bianca's place. No way, I have to look into this.
Damon looks at Serena with a knowing smile.
Serena, tell me about that guy.
I looked into his file. He's from Riverton, with a completely blank work history. He has only one residential record. If Uncle Victor hadn't vouched for him, I would have arrested him already.
Damon Tate pauses. His eyes flash with a sharp gleam.
A blank file. Interesting. Some people are going to be in trouble.
Grandpa, what are you talking about?
At the dining table, Bianca Sterling is eating dry bread. The moment Felix Sheridan walks in, her expression clouds over. But she puts on a calm front and keeps eating.
This is my house. Why should I have to avoid him?
Babe, anything to eat? I'm starving after morning exercise.
My breakfast was delivered by Uncle John. He has something to do today and can't come. I can't cook.
Felix doesn't say much in response to Bianca's explanation. He just heads straight to the kitchen. Soon, after lots of clanging in the kitchen, the rich aroma starts drifting out. Felix brings out 2 steaming bowls of noodle soup.
Cold food's bad for your stomach. Here, try my noodles.
Bianca Sterling stares at the bowl and swallows hard.
It's just a bowl of plain old noodles. What's the big deal?
She sneaks a look at Felix scarfing down his food, then finally gives in and takes a bite herself. Her eyes light up immediately.
Why is this so good? I must be just too hungry.
How is it? Delicious, right?
Bianca quickly slurps down noodles and mumbles.
Don't think you can buy me off for the bowl of noodles.
After finishing the noodles, she grabs a bottle of water from the table and gulps it down.
Babe, I already drank from that bottle.
Bianca freezes, her face going pale and flushed, then throws the water bottle away and rushes into the bathroom.
So this counts as an indirect kiss, right?
In the underground parking garage, Bianca walks briskly ahead. Felix quickly follows after her.
Babe, wait up. Don't walk so fast.
Drinking his water is bad enough. And he even teases me. I'm definitely kicking him out.
Bianca reaches her car. She opens the door and gets in. Felix gets in the passenger seat right after.
Get out now. I have to hurry to class. Don't get in my way.
Babe, I need to get to class too. I don't know where Ocean View Arts Academy is. Can you give me a ride?
You jerk. What class could you possibly have to take?
Babe, didn't my future father-in-law mention it? He got me a spot at Ocean View Arts Academy. So now, I'm officially part of the piano department too. Babe, we're classmates from now on. Please take care of me. Babe, you'd better ease up on the gas. There's a city speed limit.
I never follow the speed limit when I drive. If you're scared, just get out.
The dashboard of the Maserati shot up to 150.
Babe, I used to be a street racer. This speed is nothing to me.
The Maserati stopped 100 meters from the school.
Get out. Turn left ahead and you'll see the school.
Won't you drive me in?
Don't mention anything about us at school, or else you'll pay for it.
Alright, I'll be good. Is there a reward for that?
Bianca glares at Felix. Suddenly, a loud bang. The car shakes.
Just my luck. Got rear-ended.
Bianca gets out to check. Felix's face falls.
Oh no!
A truck is speeding towards them, straight for Bianca. Felix throws himself forward, pulling her back inside. Bianca ends up on top of Felix, her lips fiercely pressed against his. They lock eyes for a long moment. Bianca suddenly snaps out of it. Felix vaguely hears someone cursing.
Damn! The plan failed!
Do you have a death wish?
I just saved your life. It all happened so fast, I wasn't even ready for it. Wanna do it again?
Bianca explodes, kicking Felix out of the car.
Babe, you should lose some weight. You crushed me just now, and I could barely breathe.
Drop dead.
Felix walks away, and Bianca watches his back, a smile creeping onto her lips. Felix clutches his acceptance letter, his expression turning grim.
The truck was after Bianca, not an accident. Guess the Ocean View assignment just got interesting.
Felix heads to the administration office. He knocks, but there's no response. He only hears a voice.
Director, you're amazing.
Felix grins, half smiling. He sneaks the door open.
Excuse me,
Is this Director Hale's office?
what class are you from? Don't you know how to knock? Get out and knock again.
Felix turns and goes back out. He waits a moment, then knocks again and steps in.
What do you want?
Felix hands over his admission letter.
I'm Felix Sheridan, here to submit my enrollment papers, recommended by Victor Sterling.
Director Hale's face changes at the mention of Victor Sterling. Then he breaks into a big smile.
Ah, Felix. Mr. Sterling already reached out to me. Enrollment's no problem. I'll take you to your classroom.
They walk side by side. Director Hale cautiously tests him.
Did you see anything just now?
All I saw was Director Hale working hard on the job. Nothing else.
Felix, you've got a bright future.
Inside the classroom, over 30 students are having class. There's a piano set up on the podium. Miss Moore sits in front of the piano. She has a gentle temperament. Director Hale stands at the doorway with Felix.
Lani, can you come out for a moment?
Miss Moore stands up and glances at Felix.
Uncle Hale, what brings you here? Is there something you need?
This is our new student, Felix Sheridan, introduced by Victor Sterling. I'd like you to look after him.
Just from how he addresses her, you can tell this beautiful piano teacher has a special relationship with Director Hale.
Felix, this is your first year piano instructor. Miss Moore, get to know each other. Alright, Lani, I'll leave Felix in your care now.
Hello, Miss Moore. Please guide me in the future.
Come on in, Felix. Sit wherever there's an empty seat.
Felix glances around at the seats. He walks straight to Bianca and sits beside her. Bianca Sterling glares at him. He smiles back at her glare.
Another one who thinks he can sit next to Goddess Bianca.
If James or Cross find out, he'll be in big trouble.
After class, Miss Moore leaves the room. Bianca Sterling suddenly stands up.
Guys, hold on a sec. I have something important to announce.
She steps down on Felix's foot. Felix jumps up in pain. She grabs his arm.
Let me introduce someone. This is Felix Sheridan, my fiancé. Please look after him from now on.
The whole classroom erupts in a frenzy. The students are stunned.
Such a beautiful girl, wasted on the loser.
Were we keeping this secret?
I changed my mind.
Felix pulls her in by the waist.
Babe, I'm so happy.
Just wait. Someone will deal with you soon.
This little trick of yours won't fool me.
Bianca Sterling's announcement spreads across campus like a bomb. Students gather in groups, gossiping non-stop. About a dozen students are practicing karate. The strong-looking Warren Cross standing at the front. Cyrus Smith rushes in, rambling anxiously.
Boss, big news.
Warren Cross glances at him dismissively.
A true martial artist stays calm.
Bianca just publicly introduced her fiancé. The whole school knows now.
Warren Cross's expression turns a bit cold.
He's just her cover. Let James Kingsley handle it. We'll just watch the show.
Smart move, boss. Let them take each other out.
In the baseball club, a dozen guys are circling James Kingsley. James Kingsley and Warren Cross are both among the 4 princes of Ocean View Arts Academy. But among them, he's the best looking. Folks call him Ocean View's #1 hunk.
James, that guy actually dared steal your girl. Let's teach him a lesson.
Fighting is for peasants. Roshin, Levi, go fill my car with the most expensive roses.
James, what are you up to?
At 3 p.m., I'll confess my love at the piano classroom door. I want that guy to know when to quit. There's no one in this world that money can't defeat.
The bell rings for class dismissal. The professor grabs his books and leaves. Suddenly, a loudspeaker voice cuts through the classroom.
Bianca Sterling, I like you. Will you be my girlfriend? I, James Kingsley, will take care of you for the rest of my life.
The classroom instantly erupts. Students rush out into the hallway. Bianca's body trembles. Her beautiful eyes glance at Felix. A sly smile curls at her lips.
It's finally happening. Let's see how you handle this.
She gets up and walks out of the classroom. Felix Sheridan follows with narrowed eyes.
Who's being so loud? Confessing with a bullhorn? That's so lame.
A luxury car packed with roses. Behind James Kingsley, members of the baseball team line up. The crowd is packed tightly.
James's engagement ring is so romantic.
It's just money. What's the big deal?
Bianca Sterling walks up to James Kingsley. James Kingsley gets down on one knee. He opens a jewelry box. The 4-carat diamond ring sparkles inside.
Bianca, I thought about this all night. You are the princess destined for me. Marry me.
He sneaks a taunting look at Felix Sheridan. Bianca Sterling is stunned. She didn't expect him to propose. Suddenly, Felix Sheridan steps up. He wraps his arm around Bianca's waist, making a play for dominance.
Hey man, my wife is taken. Show some respect.
James Kingsley frowns and stands up.
Bianca, who is he?
Bianca leans in closer to Felix on purpose.
That's my fiancé.
Bianca, quit joking around. Him? Seriously? How could someone like him be your fiancé?
Pretty boy, watch your mouth. What's wrong with someone like me?
Roshan steps forward, gripping a baseball bat. He points at Felix Sheridan.
You little punk, let go of her. Otherwise I'll cripple you.
The baseball team crowds in. The tension is real. Bianca snickers inwardly, but can't help feeling a little nervous. Suddenly, Felix kisses Bianca on the lips. Bianca freezes up. Her heart beats wildly. The crowd gasps.
Oh my god, he just kissed Goddess Bianca.
James's eyes turn icy cold. He's burning with rage.
You're asking for death.
Roshan swings the bat at Felix. The speed is extremely fast. Felix Sheridan's hand clamps down like a vice. He grabs the bat. The wooden bat snaps in his single hand.
You're still too inexperienced to play with bats.
The place is dead silent. Roshan is terrified.
Roshan, step back.
He pulls a check out of his pocket, hands it to Felix Sheridan.
300 grand. Leave Ocean View. Never see Bianca again. The money's yours.
Bianca watches Felix anxiously, afraid he will accept it. Felix Sheridan takes the check and looks at it.
300 grand is pretty tempting.
He pulls out a lighter and sets the check on fire. The check burns to ashes in the flame.
He actually burned the check.
James Kingsley's face turns ashen.
Felix Sheridan, how dare you refuse me?
Money can buy many things, but it can't buy my wife.
Fine, I'll remember you. We're not done.
He leaves with the baseball team, totally humiliated.
300 grand's not that impressive.
Bianca looks at him, her cheeks tinged pink.
This guy actually has some backbone.
After James made his escape, the crowd surrounded Felix and Bianca, all gossiping non-stop. Felix leaned in close to Bianca, a mischievous grin on his face.
Honey, how was my performance? Am I the kind who won't be corrupted by wealth or bowed by power?
He wrapped his arm around Bianca's waist. Bianca didn't pull away. She just rolled her eyes at him.
So. Barely acceptable.
Felix pressed his advantage, edging his cheek even closer.
Shouldn't I get a reward then? Like, maybe a kiss?
The crowd started cheering.
Kiss.
Bianca's cheeks flushed red. She was just about to say something, when Felix suddenly darted forward and planted a kiss on her cheek.
If you won't kiss me, then I'll just kiss you.
You jerk.
Felix dashed a few steps back, retreating to a safe distance.
Babe, I've got something to do. I'll be home a bit late tonight. There's bread in the fridge. When I'm back, I'll make you some noodles.
The crowd erupted, snickers and giggles everywhere, because his words made people imagine all kinds of things. Bianca was both embarrassed and furious.
Felix Sheridan, don't you dare come back.
A car pulled up outside the nightclub. Felix got out and strode right in. Inside, the lights were dim, heavy metal music pounding through the walls. He sat in a booth in the corner, his eyes deep and thoughtful.
It's been 3 years, and nothing here has changed.
A scantily clad girl walked over with a cocktail.
Handsome, you here alone? Want some company?
No thanks, I just want to be by myself for a bit.
The girl left awkwardly. Suddenly the lights inside dimmed even further. The heavy metal music stopped. A spotlight landed on the stage, right on a piano. Lana raised her hand and began to play Claire de Lune. Felix's head snapped up.
It's her, Miss Moore. A teacher by day and a regular at nightclubs by night. This beautiful mentor is really one of a kind.
When the piece ended, Lana got up, ready to leave. Suddenly a group stood up from a booth. David Rees headed up to the stage with a drink in hand.
Miss Moore, that was some beautiful playing. Let me toast you.
I don't drink.
Baldy behind David suddenly cut in.
You're pushing your luck. It's an honor for you.
Baldy reached out, hand aiming for Lana's shoulder, but Lana shoved him away.
David scolded him in pretense. What are you doing? Show some respect to an artist. Who dared to lay a hand on her? Slap yourself in the face.
Baldy smacked himself across the face.
Master Reese, I'm sorry!
David offered the drink again, his eyes turning cold.
Miss Moore, I'm a man of some standing in this area. If you don't drink this, you'll embarrass me.
Lana clenched her teeth, reaching out for the glass. Suddenly, a sharp pain shot through David's shoulder. The wine glass crashed to the ground.
Who the hell dares touch me?
Felix stood behind him, gripping David's shoulder like a steel vice.
Bro, there's got to be an order to hitting on girls. I had my eye on her first. Step aside.
David Reese's shoulder is throbbing in pain. The wine glass shatters on the floor. He spins around, furious. He sees Felix Sheridan standing behind him. Lana Moore is frozen on the spot. Her beautiful eyes go wide. She recognizes Felix Sheridan.
It's that new student, Felix, who just enrolled today. How could he be here?
David Reese grits his teeth. Obviously, Felix's grip is causing him real agony.
Kid, you got the nerve to meddle in my business? Let go of me, or I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget.
Felix Sheridan tightens his grip just slightly.
I told you, I was interested in this lady first. Back off. That's twice now. Don't make me repeat myself a third time.
David Reese's face goes pale. Sweat drips down his forehead, but he doesn't dare make a sound. Behind him, Baldy pulls out a knife and points it at Felix.
You must be tired of living. Think I won't cut you down? I'll leave your corpse in the street.
So you've killed someone before. Tell me, what does a person look like right before they die?
Baldy panics, but he tries to act tough.
Like a corpse. I slice their neck. Blood splatters for yards.
Felix's gaze turns ice cold. A deadly aura fills the air around him.
Wrong. The most terrifying way to kill someone. They bury you alive and cut a line across your skull. Let you bake at a 40-degree heat. It drives you itch to death, slowly, but it only gets worse from there. Once you're dead, they dig you back up. Because of the heat and baking, your nerves are shot. Your skin starts separating from your body. They slip a hand into that cut on your skull. Gently peel your whole skin right off. Then, on a dark and stormy night, they light a lantern with it.
Lana Moore nearly gags, covering her mouth. She turns ghostly pale. Baldy's legs start trembling uncontrollably. He's scared out of his mind.
Stop, please. I was wrong.
Felix grabs David with one hand and tosses him aside like a rag doll. 4 security guards in black storm in through the entrance, all looking fierce and ready to fight. Kevin Dean snaps harshly.
Who's causing trouble at Roslyn nightclub?
The guards head over to Lana Moore first, treating her with respect.
Miss Moore, are you alright?
He helped me out. He wasn't trying to start anything.
Kevin Dean turns to Felix Sheridan, face suddenly serious.
Sir, you made the first move. At Roslyn, breaking the rules means you lose an arm. Do it yourself, or we help you.
Security guard Hugo brings over a tray, a razor-sharp hatchet laid on top.
Captain, enough talk. Cut his hand off so everyone learns the rules.
Lana Moore rushes over and blocks the guards.
Captain Dean, please show some mercy. I'll call Miss West and ask for her to pardon him.
The young lady's rules are unbreakable. Nobody can change them.
Gordon Hale and Hugo Black move to flank Felix, each picking up a hatchet, but Felix is still smiling. Lana's eyes go bright red with worry.
I can't let him get hurt.
Suddenly, Lana leaps forward, spreading her arms to shield Felix.
If you're going to chop someone, chop me. I asked him to help me. This has nothing to do with him.
Kevin Dean's expression changes instantly. The security guards freeze. A flash of surprise also crossed Felix Sheridan's eyes. The nightclub falls silent. Lana opens her arms wide. She stands in front of Felix.
Felix, you need to get out now. I'll hold them off.
If I leave, what about you?
I have ties with Miss West. He won't make things hard for me.
Miss Moore, if you don't move, you're not going anywhere either.
Lana trembles all over, but doesn't step aside. Felix gives a faint smile.
Hugo, Gordon, do it!
Gordon raises a machete. At this moment, Lana can't even dare to look. She closes her eyes tight and waits for a long time. She doesn't hear the sound of Felix being cut down. Felix catches the blade with his hand. The machete doesn't move an inch. Gordon's face turns red. Felix gives a light shake of his left arm, redirects the force with ease. Hugo is thrown aside. Felix lands a punch right at Gordon's chest. Gordon goes flying and crashes off to the side.
I told you, you're not up to it.
The crowd gasps. Kevin Dean's face darkens. Suddenly, he pulls out a pistol. The cold barrel presses against Felix's forehead.
So what if you're trained? Can you handle this?
Captain Dean, are you new here?
This isn't your concern.
But Felix just laughs. He slowly raises his palm, holding a pistol magazine.
You should check the magazine before using a gun.
His pupils shrink in shock.
When did you...
Before he can finish, a golden flash shoots out of Felix's palm. With a quiet thud, it pierces his hand. Then it embeds in the marble wall behind him. It's a palm-sized dagger with golden patterns. It is shaped like a maple leaf, glinting with a cold light. Kevin Dean sits on the floor, blood pouring through his fingers. He stares at the dagger on the wall.
Red leaf dagger? That's red leaf dagger.
Behind the bar, Kevin Dean hunches his back. His eyes filled with awe, no longer as tough as before. Felix glances at the red leaf dagger in the wall.
If you recognize that dagger, that means you haven't been under Roslyn West for a short while.
Kevin Dean nods quickly.
I was just transferred here 2 years ago.
Felix pulls out a check and slaps it down on the table.
This 300 grand is for the club's losses. Give the dagger to Roslyn. Tell her I'm back. Ask her to join me for dinner sometime.
Yes, I'll definitely deliver it.
Felix walks over to Lana, who's still frozen in place. He gently touches her arm.
Miss Moore, it's late. Let me walk you home.
Lana nods as if in a daze, letting him support her. The two walk slowly out of the nightclub. The onlookers' eyes follow them, full of shock. Kevin Dean finishes bandaging his hand and looks at the red leaf dagger. Gordon comes over, completely confused.
Captain, you're just letting him go? What's so special about that dagger? It is a copper-plated dagger, but its owner. Everyone in the underworld calls him Judge Nocturne.
Hugo Black falls to the ground, his eyes wide open.
Judge Nocturne? That guy just now was.
Kevin Dean cuts him off.
Shh, don't say it. Don't say a word.
Outside the nightclub, Lana studies Felix with a complicated expression, as if she's trying to read something from the mysterious young man's face. The young man in front of her looks perfectly calm, like nothing just happened. Felix takes her hand. He has a smile on his lips.
Miss Moore, tell me, if we walk hand in hand on the street like this, will people think we're a couple?
Lana stiffens all over and yanks her hand back abruptly.
I wouldn't have reminded her. Could have held her hand a bit longer.
If Lana knew what Felix was thinking right now, she'd totally lose it. Felix stands on the sidewalk, getting ready to flag down a cab.
No need to call a cab. I have a car. I can drive you home.
Inside the car, Lana keeps sneaking glances at Felix.
Are you really a student at Ocean View Arts Academy? Back there at the nightclub, you didn't seem like a student.
Then what do I seem like? Lana stammers and doesn't finish her sentence. Instead, she changes the subject.
Where do you live?
Kingswell Court.
Lana is surprised. What a coincidence. I live there too. How come I've never seen you?
Felix is stunned.
Why do all the coincidences in the world happen to me? That officer, Serena Tate, also lives in Kingswell Court. My beautiful teacher lives in Kingswell Court too. It really is a small world. I just moved in yesterday.
So how do you know Rosalind West? She's so aloof. Like some kind of goddess.
If I said we're old flames,
would you believe me? If you don't want to say, just forget it.
Don't brush me off.
No one believes the truth anyway.
Lana is about to retort when Felix suddenly stares sharply at the rearview mirror.
Looks like we've got trouble.
Lana follows his eyes to the mirror. A Range Rover speeds toward them, coming up on their tail.
Could he have taken the wrong turn?
Does he look like he took the wrong turn? Step on it. Hit the gas.
Lana snaps out of it and floors the accelerator. Inside the other car, David shouts at Baldy.
Floor it. Run them down. I want those two idiots flying. How dare they humiliate me at the nightclub?
Master Reese, that chick's driving way too fast.
Can't catch up? Try harder. Otherwise, you'll be the one going down.
Back in Lana's car, her hands are shaking on the wheel, sweat beads on her temple. She's really tense. Her whole body is stiff. Suddenly, there's a loud snap.
I just twisted my ankle. I can't step on the gas anymore.
The Range Rover seizes the chance and surges forward, closing in on Lana's car with every second.
David lets out a wild laugh inside the car. Let's see where you can run now.
Lana panics, tears welling up in her eyes. She looks helplessly at Felix.
What do we do? We're doomed.
Don't panic.
Felix leans forward slightly, staring at the approaching Range Rover, his gaze sharp as a blade. Lana is so nervous, she's at a loss what to do. In the Range Rover, David's face contorts with rage, ready to celebrate the crash. The Range Rover closes in. Felix's eyes turn sharp. He grabs Lana's shoulder with one hand.
Hold on tight.
Felix flexes his arm, easily lifting Lana entirely off the seat. Lana's eyes widen in shock. He moves like a cheetah, shifting to the driver's seat in an instant. His movements are smooth. Felix's actions are downright astonishing. They are not only fast, but also completely unexpected. Lana's still in shock, now sitting on Felix's lap, her body involuntarily pressing against him.
How did you just do that?
Inside the Range Rover, Baldy's jaws drop.
What the hell? Is he a monster?
Who cares what he is? Floor it and ram them.
I haven't raced in ages. Dare to race me? I'll show you what a street racer is made of.
Felix slams down the gas pedal. The car's speed rockets upward. Lana's still seated on Felix's lap, his breath electrifying her whole body. Felix grins with excitement.
It's been a while since I felt this speed. If this wasn't just a city highway, I can go even faster. Lana's face goes pale,
her body swaying with the car, her voice trembling.
Slow down, please.
Sweat beads on Lana's brow, her legs tense tight, her gaze growing hazy. She lifts herself up instinctively, only to sit back down as her legs go numb, slamming hard against Felix. Lana's throat tightens, her body trembles uncontrollably. Felix looks down, catching sight of her flushed cheeks. A mischievous grin tugs at his lips.
Miss Moore, you doing okay? Are you feeling unwell?
Facing Felix's question, Lana's both mortified and furious, collapsing weakly against him, her voice barely a whisper.
Don't talk.
Felix gazes at the beautiful teacher, her cheeks flushed as if drunk, even as he drives at breakneck speed. Felix can't help but be amused. A massive truck crawls up ahead. Felix narrows his eyes, slams the gas pedal. The car hurtles toward the truck's rear.
Boss, he's gonna hit the truck. Do we follow?
Follow. I want to watch him die.
The Range Rover speeds up to catch up, just as the coupe's about to crash. Felix suddenly hits the brakes and swerves the wheel. The car glides past the truck like a fish in water. The Range Rover is caught off guard. It slams right into the truck's rear. The vehicle flips over, rolling off the side of the road. Felix glances into the rearview mirror.
Well, that got rid of those tailgaters.
The crash startles Lana awake. She lifts her head, dazed.
What happened?
Nothing. Just someone crashed their car.
Felix pulls the car over. Without a word, he bends down and lifts Lana up.
I can walk by myself.
With a sprained ankle?
Lana freezes up. Felix's scent flooding her senses, her ears tinged red, resigning herself gently against his chest. Felix carries Lana toward the villa's door. Lana lowers her head, her heart flustered and anticipant.
Thank you.
It's nothing.
A figure hides behind a tree. She spots Felix carrying Lana, pouting and muttering to herself.
That jerk. He actually hugged another woman.
Felix carries her into the house.
How could I let him inside? But I don't seem to mind him.
In Lana's home, on the living room couch, Felix gently sets Lana down on the sofa. He squats down to check her sprained ankle.
Miss Moore, do you live here alone?
Lana's face suddenly turns red, but she still nods.
Why is he asking this?
Felix touches her ankle with his palm. Lana shudders all over. She hurriedly tries to pull her foot back. She is shy and flustered.
Don't move. Your ankle is badly sprained. If you move, it'll get worse.
He actually cares about me. He's not up to anything shady.
Lana's cheeks grow hotter. Just stay still. Felix fetches the first aid kit. He gently cleans the wound. Lana secretly watches his serious profile.
He seems so good at taking care of people.
All right, keep it dry. Don't walk on it recently. I'll head out now.
Felix turns around to leave. Lana suddenly feels a little disappointed.
Wait, can you carry me into the bedroom? I can't walk. It feels so embarrassing, but I really don't want him to leave.
Your wish, my command. I'd be happy to.
Felix lifts Lana up in a princess carry. She leans lightly against his chest.
His arms feel so secure.
Inside the bedroom, Felix gently lays Lana on the bed. He turns and steps close to the nightstand. Felix grins mischievously and turns to Lana.
Ms. Moore, your home style is pretty bold. Your boyfriend's a lucky guy.
Lana instantly turns bright red. Her whole body burns hot.
How did he see this? So embarrassing. I don't have a boyfriend.
Good night, Miss Moore.
Lana watches his back, feeling a little disappointed instead.
Why doesn't he ask further?
At the Sterling residence. The living room is brightly lit. Bianca Sterling sits on the sofa, arms crossed. She sees Felix Sheridan walk in, her eyes icy cold.
Babe, still up this late checking on me?
Like I'd check on you. Where'd you go after school?
Helping a friend with a little favor. By the way, are you hungry? I'll cook you some noodles.
Bianca Sterling instantly blows up.
You keep bringing that up. The whole school got the wrong idea today. Get lost, you jerk.
She throws the contract at him.
Sign this if you want to stay. 21 rules. Break 1, pay $500 million.
Felix Sheridan checks the contract.
They all target me. And $500 million, babe? You're robbing me blind.
Are you signing or not? Sleep on the street if you don't.
Felix takes out his phone.
I'll go to my father-in-law to judge.
Bianca Sterling rushes over to grab the phone. Felix takes the chance to wrap an arm around her waist, spins his foot. They both fall onto the sofa.
Babe, you're seriously forward tonight.
You're driving me crazy, always taking advantage of me. Let me go.
Just then, Victor Sterling walks in, frozen in place at the scene.
Bianca is actually aggressively kissing Felix. Things are moving fast.
Bianca hurriedly turns around, her face instantly flushed red.
Dad, why are you here?
Victor waves his hand awkwardly.
Terrible timing for me. You two, carry on, carry on.
It's over. My dad totally misunderstood. You jerk.
Babe, your dad's real understanding.
Inside the villa's living room, Bianca is embarrassed and furious. Felix wears a mischievous grin. He's totally unfazed.
You embarrassed me in front of my dad. It's all your fault, you jerk.
Babe, we're engaged. It's normal to act close.
Cut the crap. If you want to stay here, sign this. 21 rules. Break 1, pay $500 million. With this contract, I can finally keep him under control. Kick him out sooner or later.
It's all targeted at me. $500 million, babe? This is basically a tyrant clause.
Sign it or sleep on the street.
Felix pretends to get up and head for the door.
I'll go ask my father-in-law to judge.
Bianca panics instantly. She's afraid her dad will blame her and hurries to stop Felix.
Stop. What will it take for you to sign?
Felix smirks, getting close.
Kiss me and I'll sign.
Bianca stares at Felix's face, struggling inside.
Without the contract, I can't control him. But if he signs, I'll be taken advantage of.
Eventually, she grits her teeth, deciding to go all in. Bianca quickly gives him a kiss on the cheek. Her face burns from blushing.
Is this enough?
Felix points to his lips.
Babe, you gotta kiss here.
Bianca is absolutely furious, but she has no choice. She forces herself to do it. Bianca acts with a vengeful anger and bites Felix's lip hard. When she lets go, Felix's lips are swollen and red.
Babe, you went a little overboard. It's bleeding.
Serves you right. Hurry up and sign.
Felix picks up a pen and signs his name. Bianca snatches the contract.
Felix, you're in for a rough time from now on.
Victor sees the two seated upright on the sofa, lets out a sigh of relief. Then he spots Felix's swollen lips.
Felix, why is your lip swollen?
Got bitten by a puppy.
You're the puppy.
Victor immediately gets it. Bianca's explanation only makes things messier. She can only sit aside angrily.
I came to talk about the new house renovation. Skyline Dominion's single villa. 600 square meters with a garden. And 3 design plans. Feel free to choose any.
He is way too eager. It's more like scoring a treasure than marrying off his daughter.
Who wants to live with him in a new house?
I'll go with the elegant style.
Bianca objects right away.
It's too old-fashioned. I want a minimalist style.
Then I'll go with my wife's choice.
Bianca is stunned. Feeling like she just punched cotton, Victor sees them reach an agreement. He gives a few reminders before preparing to leave. Felix and Bianca walk Victor to the door. Night falls. Beside Victor's car, 2 men in black suddenly appear. They're holding guns and stopping Victor.
Mr. Sterling, long time no see.
Victor is terrified.
Who are you? The one's kidnapping you.
Felix's eyes narrow.
Just as expected. Victor's coming to talk renovations was just a pretext. He knew someone would make a move on him. He deliberately drew them out.
Bianca screams and grabs Felix's arm. Night has fallen. Streetlights glow dimly. 2 kidnappers suddenly bolt out. 2 fake guns are pressed against Victor's head. This sudden scene freezes Bianca instantly. Her pupils contract sharply.
Dad, please don't hurt my dad.
She instinctively tries to rush forward.
Don't move. Take another step and I'll shoot.
Victor Sterling pretends to be nervous.
Bianca, stay back. Do as they say.
Felix stands off to the side, a cigarette pinched between his fingers, his gaze razor sharp. He has already spotted what's wrong. The kidnapper's hand on the gun trembles. The texture of the fake guns is rough. But more importantly, Victor is way too calm. Felix sneers coldly, walking slowly toward the kidnappers.
Do you have a chance to shoot?
You punk. Are you looking to die?
Felix's presence turns terrifying in an instant. He slams a fist right into the kidnapper's chest. There's an audible crack of bone snapping. He spins and punches the other kidnapper square in the jaw. Both of them fall to the ground stiffly and pass out in an instant. Bianca looks absolutely shocked.
His skills are terrifying.
Felix leans in toward Victor.
Mr. Sterling, that's the 2nd time. I don't want there to be a 3rd.
He turns and heads back into the villa, leaving Bianca Sterling stunned and Victor Sterling's heart pounding. The farce is over. Victor calls the cops, leaving the kidnappers outside the gate. But inside the living room, the mood grows intense. Victor sends Bianca upstairs, leaving only Felix and himself sitting across from each other. Victor's hands are shaking. He's certain Felix is actually angry this time.
Felix, I'm really sorry for what happened tonight.
No need to apologize. I just don't like being made a fool.
Victor knows he can't hide it anymore. He takes a deep breath, then lays out the truth.
I set up this whole scenario, but those kidnappers weren't mine. They were sent by another Zenith Corporation director, Damian Reed. I flipped them and staged this whole thing. First, to show Bianca what you're capable of. Second, to put Damian Reed at ease.
The Zenith Corporation power struggle is brutal. That's probably why Big Roland sent me to Ocean View, right?
I don't know what exactly your mission is. General Chase and Mr. Sheridan didn't go into details. They just kept urging the marriage.
Felix stares at him, his mind full of questions.
Marrying off your daughter to a stranger. Are you really okay with that?
Victor's eyes are full of conflicting emotions, hope tangled with anxiety.
Every family has its troubles. Bianca needs someone who can truly protect her. and you're the best choice for that.
Felix falls silent. He's guessed that Victor hasn't told the whole story. More than that, it's all a test to see if he can safeguard Bianca. As the two men lapse into silence, there's a knock at the villa door.
Police, open up.
I'm the one who called the police. We have to cooperate with the statement.
Let's see what Damian Reed's guys have to say.
Felix's old friend Serena is standing at the door. Seeing Felix, her eyes widen in surprise. This storm surrounding the Sterling family is just beginning. Serena Tate stands outside the door. She comes in response to the police call, but she didn't expect Victor Sterling to be inside. Even more unexpected, on the living room couch sat the one person she absolutely can't stand.
Serena, sorry to bother you so late.
As soon as Serena steps inside, she spots Felix. Her eyes widen in irritation.
Uncle Victor, I was close by, so I got here first. I just didn't expect this liar to be among the witnesses.
Officer Tate, 3 encounters in 3 days. We must share a unique fate.
Uncle Victor, how could you let him stay here? Bianca's safety.
Before Serena can finish, Felix raises his hands to cut her off.
Officer Tate, I'm Bianca's fiancé. Isn't it normal to live at my fiancé's house?
Serena is dumbfounded, looking toward Victor Sterling.
Didn't you say they were just distant cousins? How did he become her fiancé?
Victor Sterling sighs and nods.
It's an arranged engagement. Felix came to Ocean View to honor that promise.
No way. I don't approve. He just carried another woman home. He's absolutely a fraud. I can't let Bianca fall for his trick.
She glares at Felix, eyes full of hostility, worrying deeply for Bianca Sterling. A few more officers arrive, surrounding Victor to take his statement. The cops go through the motions and soon clear out. Serena Tate pulls Victor aside for a warning.
Uncle Victor, you've really got to keep an eye on him. I'll get to the bottom of this scammer's past. No way I'll let him trick Bianca.
She shoots Felix one last glare, then turns and leaves. Felix watches her go, an amused grin tugging at his lips.
She's more anxious than Bianca herself.
Serena grew up with Bianca. She's very protective of her. Thanks for your trouble tonight.
No big deal. Just don't stage this kind of farce again.
Inside Felix's room, he lies in bed, his gaze deep and intense.
Everything that's happened these 2 days is fishy. The crux must be in Zenith Corporation. Big Roland is just using me as a bodyguard.
He pulls out his phone, dials a number. His contact's marked Lyra Wells. Lyra Wells, 18. A tech genius, one of the world's top hackers, and a former intelligence asset for Crimson Dragon Task Force. In this lightning-fast age of information, for a hacker like Lyra, finding someone is child's play.
Felix, you finally called me. Were you overseas again for work? Wait, why are you in Ocean View? Are you in trouble over there?
Lyra doesn't even let Felix get a word in. She already knows his exact location.
You're sharp as ever. Help me look up something. Zenith Corporation, Ocean View branch, especially anything detailed about the R&D department.
That's a piece of cake, but I want a reward. Bugatti Veyron, the newest limited edition.
Okay, whatever you ask for. When have I ever said no to you?
If it weren't for her remote hacking years ago, taking over Nippon's Air Force Command, Crimson Dragon Squad would never have made it out alive. Once the call ends, Felix feels an itchy, burning sensation everywhere, spreading from his back to his limbs. Felix's eyes snap open. He rolls over and looks at the bed, half amused, half annoyed.
Itch powder? I slipped up over such a trivial thing. Damn you, Bianca.
Felix came out of the bathroom after a cold shower. The phone's projector in the room switched on automatically. Lyra Wells, with her hair in playful braids, was grinning at him on screen. Her eyes wandered openly over his muscles.
Felix, you show me such a treat right after your bath? I'm so embarrassed.
Cut the jokes. Did you get any info on Zenith Corporation?
Lyra looked smug.
Of course. Their R&D department is working on human genetic tech. It can extend lifespans. They're making gene soldiers, but it's still just in development. They're nowhere near results yet.
Felix's eyes narrowed sharply.
So that's the root of it. No wonder they are so on edge.
He was about to keep pressing. Lyra suddenly stared mischievously at his body.
Felix, what are all those scratch marks on you? Did you meet some girl in Ocean View and get into trouble?
Felix clearly panicked. He changed the subject awkwardly.
Kids shouldn't mess with adult business. Get back to your research.
Felix, are you asleep?
Bianca Sterling's voice called out.
Felix, you really weren't up to anything good in Ocean View. Spit it out quickly. Who is that girl at the door? How come she was knocking so late at night?
Felix looked embarrassed.
Well, Lyra.
Lyra wanted to keep digging, but suddenly, another female voice came through the projection.
Lyra, turn it off.
Felix's whole body froze. That was the voice of the girl he'd searched for over 3 years.
Luna Hart? Is that you? Why won't you let me see you?
The projection instantly blacked out. The room returned to silence. Felix forced a bitter smile.
So you've been with Lyra this whole time. No wonder I couldn't find you after all these years.
Felix spaced out for a second. Then he remembered Bianca was still outside.
Honey, the door's unlocked. Come in.
Bianca walked in and saw Felix fresh out of the shower. She immediately shrieked.
Why aren't you wearing any clothes?
Felix grinned, stepping toward her.
Honey, coming over this late? You missed me?
He pinned Bianca against the wall. Her heart started racing, but she forced herself to stay calm. She shoved him away.
He does look pretty good fresh out of a shower. Wait, what am I even thinking?
Trying to cover her embarrassment, Bianca turned to head for the bed. Before Felix could stop her, she plopped right onto it. She sat right on the spot where she'd sprinkled itching powder.
Don't flatter yourself. I came to ask you, just now in the living room, what sneaky stuff were you and my dad talking about?
Felix stares at her butt, holding back a laugh.
You sat right there yourself, babe, so don't blame me.
He smirked. Bianca felt her heartbeat skip under his gaze. She got more anxious.
I'm asking you a question here. Are you going to answer me or not?
Honey, you're in such a hurry. You're worried that we are keeping secrets from you?
Bianca's nerves gave her away, and she was flustered.
Who's worried about you? I just don't want you breaking our agreement, so I'll have a reason to kick you out.
She spoke while subconsciously shifting on the bed. That's when the itching powder started to kick in. Her cheeks slowly turned an odd shade of red, but she hadn't realized anything wrong. Felix stares at Bianca sitting on the bed. He can't stop grinning. The leftover itch powder on the bedsheet is her doing from last night. Right now, Bianca has no idea. She's demanding answers about his conversation with Victor. Bianca grabs a pillow, about to smack him with it.
If you don't tell the truth, I swear I'll beat you.
Before she can finish, the itching powder kicks in. Bianca suddenly jumps up. Her whole body jolts.
It itches so bad. Felix, what did you put on the bed?
Felix plays innocent.
I don't know, come on. I haven't even slept in this bed yet.
Bianca catches on instantly. This is the itch powder she sprinkled herself.
It's really her own fault.
She is both embarrassed and angry and glares at Felix fiercely. She forces down the itch and runs out of the room. Felix bursts out laughing. The sky is just starting to lighten. There's a knock at the front door of the villa. Felix rubs his eyes and opens the door. Serena stands there with a ponytail, hauling an enormous suitcase, looking fresh and determined. She hasn't slept all night. She's made up her mind to move in, protect Bianca, and expose Felix's true colors.
Officer Tate, heading out on a trip this early?
Serena shoots him a look, walks in without a word.
I've got nowhere else to go. I'm living here from now on.
Bianca runs over, her face lighting up at the sight of Serena.
Serena, come in.
You're actually living here? You've got to be kidding.
Bianca rolls her eyes at him, grabs Serena, and heads upstairs.
Don't pay attention to him. Felix, the agreement says you're handling all the housework. Go make breakfast.
Felix is left dumbfounded.
You really do treat me like a free chef.
In Bianca's bedroom, they sit facing each other on the bed. Serena yawns, her eyes red from staying up all night. Her mind is full of worries that her friend is being tricked by Felix.
Serena, did you get a boyfriend or something? Is that why you've ignored me for so long?
Nonsense. Anyone who wants to date me needs to beat me first. Nobody in Ocean View is up to that.
Inside Zenith Corporation's office, Damian Reed sits in a suit, his face dark as he makes a call.
How could Muzzy and Cole screw this up? Victor didn't have anyone with him.
Director Reed, a young man named Felix, saved him. He's staying at Bianca's villa. He just arrived in Ocean View 3 days ago.
A cold gleam flashes in Damian Reed's eyes. Felix, investigate. Find out everything about him. Now.
Damian ends the call, letting out a sinister chuckle.
Victor Sterling, you got lucky this time, but my plans are just getting started. Let's see how long you can keep hiding.
The smell of breakfast fills the villa. Felix, Bianca, and Serena's three-way housemate life is officially underway. But in Zenith Corporation's shadow, Damian Reed's scheme is just beginning. With Felix in the mix, the whole game's about to get a lot more complicated. At the dining table, Serena and Bianca's eyes were locked on Felix, full of murderous intent. Serena was still holding a grudge about being picked on by him. Felix felt his scalp tingle.
He just accidentally asked the question, was this really necessary? I'm done eating. You guys take your time.
Serena clenched her teeth, glaring at his back as he left.
Asshole. So shameless. I'll get you sooner or later.
Bianca looked at Serena and couldn't help but burst into a laugh.
Serena, he's already gone. Your eyes are about to pop out.
Serena heard that and immediately jumped up.
What do you mean my eyes are popping out?
Serena suddenly stopped mid-sentence and looked at Bianca, suspicious.
Don't tell me you actually like that fraud.
Bianca's face instantly turned red, completely flustered.
Who likes him? Quit making things up. Honestly, ever since he saved my dad yesterday, I guess he's not so annoying after all.
Felix strolled along the lake, taking deep breaths of the fresh air. But his face showed utter resignation.
Serena's basically a third wheel. Totally ruined my alone time with Bianca.
He suddenly stopped walking, his gaze falling on the Lana Moore's house. Lana, with her injured foot, stood by the door, looking utterly helpless and furious. Opposite her was a man with a careless swagger, his shiny new Lamborghini parked beside him. Hard to miss.
This rich boy's here to court her early in the morning? Wait, judging by Lana's expression, this doesn't look good.
Felix quickly crossed the bridge, and as he got closer, he heard them arguing. The man was Xavier Drake, heir to the Drake family, using a debt contract to threaten Lana.
Xavier, what do you really want? I've already told you, there's no way we're going to happen. You need to let it go.
Lonnie, your gambler dad signed that contract. $800,000 in debt, still unpaid. Don't think about getting rid of me. If you want to call off the deal, pay back the money first.
I'll pay you back, okay? Just please, leave me alone.
Lana's face changed instantly, looking utterly helpless, even sounding a bit defeated.
Is it really that bad to marry me and be a mistress? You're just a teacher. How long would it take you to come up with that much money?
Felix's eyes turned cold.
Threatening a woman like this? Disgusting.
Felix stepped forward, slipped his arm around Lana.
Babe, your foot still hurt. Why are you out here? Come rest with me.
Lana was totally caught off guard when she saw Felix, but she didn't pull away from his arm.
Why is he here? But for some reason, I felt safe.
Xavier's face twisted in an instant.
Who the hell are you?
Bro, you're out here flirting with my girlfriend at dawn. Shouldn't I be asking who you are?
Xavier sized up Felix.
Xavier, I already have a boyfriend. Go, don't let him get the wrong idea.
Xavier's pride took a hit on the spot. He'd never lost face in his life, and those words lit his anger.
Lana, don't forget that contract.
Seriously, who even uses slave contracts these days? Dude, you got a few screws loose or what?
Xavier was shaking with rage.
You dare insult me?
A brain's a great thing. Should I help you out and transplant a pig's brain for you? Then you could be a little smarter.
Lana couldn't help it and let out a laugh. The sound only made Xavier angrier. Xavier, furious, turned on his heel to leave.
Wait up, man. There's a hole in your pants.
There was a little black spot on the seat of Xavier's pants, sparkling. Felix had secretly burned it just now. Asshole! I won't forget this! He clutched his pants, fuming as he stormed off.
Thank you.
No prob, babe.
Felix sits on the couch in the living room. Lana's long hair falls down. Her beautiful eyes are fixed on his face.
Babe, what are you staring at? I mean, I know I've got killer looks, but you don't have to keep staring at me like that. You're gonna make me blush over here.
Who's your babe?
Felix leans down and kisses the corner of her lips. Lana freezes up. Her eyes go wide, but she doesn't push him away.
Miss Moore, you're pretty inexperienced. Was this your first kiss?
Lana's cheeks flush with a rosy red.
Mind your own business. I just kissed my student.
After brief silence, Lana lifts her gaze.
Her expression serious. Thank you for saving me today. Xavier Drake really holds a grudge. You need to be careful in Ocean View. His family's pretty powerful.
How powerful are we talking?
There's a saying in Ocean View. The judge of East District, the tiger of West District, Rosalind of South District, and the Mori of North District. They're the 4 families nobody dares mess with. Xavier Drake's father, Harold Drake, is the judge of East District. The Drakes run entertainment publicly and secretly operate underground casinos.
Felix narrows his eyes.
I've been away 3 years. Even the game in Ocean View has changed. You're a college professor. How do you know so much street lingo?
Lana looks a little embarrassed.
I just happen to be low on cash. I'm going to the Drake Casino to earn some money.
That stuns Lana. She stares at the sky in front of her. The more Lana thinks about it, the stranger Felix's methods seem. In her eyes, the only way to describe Felix is totally unpredictable. He just ticked off Xavier Drake, and now he's going straight to the Drake's casino? To put it nicely, it's like knowing there are tigers and still heading right for them. Put bluntly, it's a death wish.
No, it's a devil's den that eats people alive. You just offended Xavier Drake. Going there is suicide.
Lana suffered because of it. The words underground casino fill her with fear and dread, because she's seen with her own eyes how her father got drawn in, step by step, and lost everything their family owned. If her mother hadn't been smart enough to keep 2 apartments in Ocean View, Lana probably would have ended up living on the street.
Miss Moore, don't stress. It's just an underground casino. Besides, it's okay for young people to go crazy once. No big deal.
Felix chuckles. His tone impossibly casual. Honestly, from Felix's perspective, underground casinos are nothing new. As a top agent, Felix has been to more casinos than he can count. So some little underground joint in Ocean View doesn't faze him at all.
If you're going, I'm coming with.
This time, it's Felix who's surprised.
Your foot isn't fully healed yet.
It's scabbed over. I can walk, I can hop.
Felix's face darkens.
Be good, focus on healing up. If your foot's fine tonight, I'll take you. If not, you stay here and rest. Understood?
Lana nods obediently.
I worry about him, and I'm also curious to see why the casino trapped my father.
Felix lifts Lana up and carries her into the bedroom. Gently sets her down on the bed, then turns to leave. Lana hastily calls after him.
Felix, wait.
Anything else?
I haven't showered or changed clothes since last night. I'm afraid water will get in my foot. Can you help me? Of course.
But Miss Moore, helping you undress and all that, isn't that kind of inappropriate?
Oh, perv. Just help me redress the wound. Don't think dirty.
Lana's cheeks are bright red. Her eyes soft and charming. Her shy, hesitant look makes Felix freeze for a moment. All the teasing aside, Felix never crossed any lines with Lana. He only hugged her occasionally. He carefully rebandaged Lana's injured foot. Then he walked her over to the bathroom. Felix left after that. No telling how much time had passed. The sound of running water in the bathroom gradually stopped.
Felix, I forgot to grab a bath towel. Could you get me a towel, please? It's in the second drawer in the bedroom.
Nothing happened for a while. There was no response from outside either.
Felix, are you still here?
Seeing that the room was silent, she quietly opened the bathroom door.
That jerk actually left without saying a word.
She felt a bit let down. But mostly her heart was touched, from stepping up and speeding out from the nightclub to fearlessly facing Xavier and tenderly changing her bandages. And to his gentlemanly restraint while she was bathing, Felix now meant so much to her.
Felix, what kind of person are you, really?
Thinking about that kiss she couldn't resist on the couch just now with Felix, Lana turned completely weak and mushy.
That troublemaker.
Felix had no idea about Lana's complicated feelings. He wandered off toward Ocean View Arts Academy. It took him over 40 minutes to walk to the school.
Yesterday, sitting in Bianca Sterling's car, I hadn't paid attention. Never thought it'd be this far from home to the academy.
But Felix didn't realize that just overnight, because of Bianca Sterling, he'd already become a celebrity at Ocean View Arts Academy. Students along the way pointed and whispered,
"That's Felix, Bianca Sterling's fiancé."
He looks pretty ordinary.
All this gossip made Felix feel annoyed. Just then, a group of people in white karate uniforms blocked his way.
The karate club guys are here.
Bianca Sterling is the one Warren Cross wants to pursue. Felix is in for trouble.
You're Felix Sheridan, right?
I am Felix. What do you want?
Hey, you've got some nerve. Do you know who we are?
I know you're probably a bunch of morons.
You punk, want me to break you right here?
Cyrus Smith's buddies were furious.
Am I wrong? People who don't even know who they are. What else would you call them?
Felix Sheridan. I'm the vice president of the karate club, Cyrus Smith.
Oh, Cyrus Smith. Never heard of you.
Felix calmly replied. Cyrus looked livid.
Bianca Sterling is the girl our club president likes. If you're smart, stay away from her, or you'll leave here on a stretcher.
Got it. If that's all, move aside. I've got class.
Cyrus hadn't expected Felix would completely defy expectations, leaving him punching at air, so to speak.
Huh, that's it? That's really lame. I thought Felix would actually throw down with the karate club.
Throw down? Please. You know what kind of people those karate club guys are. 7 or 8 of them ganging up on one. He's got no chance.
Felix Sheridan, did I say you could leave?
You guys really don't know when to quit, huh?
Damn, you're cocky. I'll break you, you brat.
Cyrus Smith pointed right at his nose. Felix struck quicker than lightning, grabbing his finger with a slight twist. There was a loud pop.
Ah, it hurts. Ow, ow, my finger.
Felix shoved him to the ground.
One finger was just a minor lesson. Otherwise, I'd make sure you guys drop in style.
Forget me. All of you come at once. Take down this punk.
Felix didn't even take Cyrus and his karate club guys seriously. For him, fighting is just everyday business. A bunch of students like this, nothing to worry about. But Cyrus sure thought highly of himself. He was convinced they could rule the campus. Taking down Felix would be a piece of cake. As a student, he had never faced the cruelty of the outside world. When they saw the vice president get beaten, the other members instantly went red with rage. They struck their karate poses and rushed in together. They are stronger than average students, but useless in front of Felix. Their speed was laughably slow.
Look, they're fighting.
Man, this is gonna be good. This Felix Sheridan really doesn't know his place. He thinks Bianca Sterling's got his back. So now he dares to provoke the karate club? Looks like today's his unlucky day for sure.
Most of them were jealous that he stole the campus goddess, eager to see him take a beating. After just a few thuds, all the club members lay moaning on the ground.
Completely clueless idiots.
The crowd exploded in an uproar.
This guy can actually fight. He might even make the school's top fighters list.
Oh my god, is he even human? I can't believe what I just saw.
Only now did Cyrus realize he'd picked the wrong target. No one noticed that within the crowd, a pair of bright eyes were closely watching Felix. She was just as stunning as Bianca Sterling, with a beautiful face. Her long hair pulled up. It was the president of the martial arts club, Sylvia West. She hadn't come to school in a while, and happened to catch the whole thing.
We need this kind of talent in the martial arts club.
Just as Felix finished dealing with those guys in the karate club, and was about to turn and leave.
Felix Sheridan, wait a second.
It is Rosalind West. What's she doing here?
Hey, isn't that Sylvia West?
Yeah, she hardly ever comes to school. How come both campus goddesses are tied to Felix Sheridan?
Felix looked back and saw a girl with bright eyes. She really did resemble Rosalind West. But there were still subtle differences.
She was definitely from the West family.
Sylvia West reached out her hand first.
Hi, Felix Sheridan. I'm Sylvia West, president of the martial arts club.
When he heard those words, Felix Sheridan paused for a moment, but a slow, playful grin curled up on his lips.
Sylvia West. Looks like I was right. Definitely someone from the West family. Your hand is so soft and smooth, not like a martial artist's.
He actually dared to flirt with Obsidian Rose.
Sylvia West tried to use her strength, but it was like her force disappeared into thin air. Felix gently traced her hand instead. Her cheeks flushed, and she yanked her hand back.
Interested in joining the martial arts club? It's a sign of real status around here.
Sylvia West offered her olive branch.
What's in it for me?
She froze.
No benefits, no join. I don't like being restricted.
He winked at her and turned away to leave.
See you around, Sylvia West. I trust we'll meet again very soon.
Sylvia West stared at his retreating figure, fuming inside.
Felix Sheridan, you can't run forever.
Cyrus led his beaten crew back to the karate club, reporting everything in full to President Warren Cross. Warren Cross's face went stone cold, but after hearing him out, he smirked.
1 guy against 8? That's interesting.
President, we can't just let this go.
Warren Cross whispered something to Cyrus Smith, who instantly perked up, repeatedly praising his president.
Genius!
Don't use force for everything. Use your brain when you need to. I really want to see if he is truly impossible to get through to.
Felix had no idea that he was already somewhat of a celebrity at Ocean View Arts Academy.
I'll just have to enjoy the good old college life for real. Man, so many gorgeous girls around here.
As Felix was grinning, checking out the passing female students, his phone suddenly rang. Felix glanced at the unfamiliar number, hesitated, then answered.
Hello?
A girl's choked-up voice came through. The moment Felix heard it, he knew exactly who it was. The girl on the phone sounded excited and wronged.
Felix, is that really you? You're back. I thought I'd never see you again in this life. Where are you now? I want to see you.
Silly girl, I'm at Ocean View Arts Academy. You.
Before he could finish, Felix heard her say something.
Uncle Todd, get the car ready.
Then the call abruptly disconnected. Felix let out a bitter smile. Suddenly, a figure rushed in from the side, bumping right into him. The girl fell down, books scattering all over the ground. She looked to be around 20, wearing a short skirt, bursting with youthful energy.
Hey, what's your problem? Don't you watch where you're going?
Miss, I'm really sorry. I honestly didn't see you.
The girl hurriedly gathered her books, all the while glancing over her shoulder.
Why do you look so tense? Like some kind of monster's chasing you.
Ugh, that guy's even worse than a monster.
As soon as she spoke, hurried footsteps came from behind. A well-dressed guy, around 27, walked up quickly and stopped in front of them. He obviously didn't look like a student. He looked at the girl with a flattering smile, then glared defensively at Felix.
Faye, so here you are. Who's this guy?
Felix was about to answer when Faye Rowan suddenly stepped closer to him, grabbed his arm affectionately, and shot him a subtle look.
Mr. Beck, I already have a boyfriend. This is my boyfriend, so stop pestering me, okay?
Being someone's shield again.
Felix smiled wryly to himself. This morning he played bodyguard boyfriend for Lana Moore. Now once again, he was playing fake boyfriend for this feisty beauty. Mr. Beck's face turned livid.
Boyfriend? Faye Rowan, who gave you permission to date on campus? I don't care about other departments, but acting students aiming for showbiz, future movie stars absolutely can't date. That's school policy.
This is Ocean View Arts Academy. It's a college. Everyone here is an adult. What's so wrong with dating? Honestly, you just can't mind your own business.
Mr. Beck's tone was condescending, and seeing the shift in Faye's expression, he dangled a tempting carrot.
Faye, you're the best looking girl in the class. I happen to have a lead actress spot for a TV show. I was going to recommend you. This is your last chance. Break up with him, and the role is yours.
Felix could tell that Mr. Beck wasn't doing this for the first time. Every word out of his mouth hit right where Faye was most vulnerable. Faye bit her lip hard, her face a mix of struggle and resolve. Felix didn't interject this time, because he knew the choice had to be Faye's alone.
Mr. Beck, thank you for your offer, but I won't break up with him. I love him. You can give that lead role to whoever you want.
Faye Rowan, how dare you refuse me?
I'm definitely refusing you. Just because other girls in class sleep with you for parts doesn't mean I ever will.
Mr. Beck's ugly intentions were finally exposed, and he was instantly furious, raising his hand to slap Faye. Faye looked back at him, unafraid. Seeing this, Felix stepped in and clamped hard onto Mr. Beck's wrist.
Mr. Beck, I've never seen a teacher so shameless as you.
Felix Sheridan grabs his wrist tight. Thomas's face instantly contorts in pain. It feels like his wrist is locked in a steel clamp. Felix snorts at his behavior.
Even on campus, you play dirty? You really stoop to anything. Threatening and bribing girls, getting physical. You are a disgrace to educators everywhere.
You've got some nerve. How dare you hit a teacher? Let go of me.
Fine, I'll let go.
Felix pushes him away with a swift motion. Thomas Beck can't withstand the force. He falls hard to the floor.
Outrageous. What department are you from? I'm expelling you.
Expel me? Go ahead, try it. I'm Felix Sheridan, piano class, Department of Social Sciences and Arts, Ocean View Arts Academy.
Felix ignores Thomas Beck. He puts an arm around stunned Faye Rowan and leaves. Thomas's face turns dark as thunder.
Felix Sheridan, I'll remember you. Just you wait.
Felix and Faye walk for quite a while. Suddenly Faye turns her head. Her expression is playfully annoyed.
Hey, are you done with the acting? Get your hand off me.
Sorry, force of habit.
Force of habit, huh? How's my waist feel? Perfect.
Flat with zero fat. And still super firm.
Faye stomps hard on Felix's foot. Felix forces a smile through the pain. Faye sizes Felix up and down.
Your name's Felix Sheridan?
Yeah, got a problem with that?
No, just checking. Even though you took advantage, I still have to thank you. I've been fed up with Thomas Beck forever, but never had the guts to fight back. Just now, your presence gave me strength.
Turns out my arms have hidden powers. If you ever need it, I offer free service.
Faye's cheeks flush bright red.
Who wants your services? I've got class to get to. Thanks for helping me out, Felix. I'll treat you to dinner sometime.
Faye walks a few steps, then suddenly stops and turns back.
By the way, you looked pretty cool when you hit Thomas Beck.
Felix laughs helplessly.
Please, I'm always cool.
Felix heads for the school gate and sees a large crowd gathering. Onlookers are whispering and gossiping. By a pink Maserati, the area is totally chaotic. Gwen Brown, a middle-aged woman, sits on the ground, clutching the skirt of a young woman. It's Rosalind West, Sylvia West's elder sister.
Rosalind West got in a car accident. Maserati. What a shame. Isn't that Sylvia West?
Gwen Brown is notoriously difficult and extorts people everywhere.
Gwen Brown wails loudly, grabbing onto Rosalind West.
Don't leave. You hit me and want to run. My life is so miserable.
Rosalind West takes out her phone awkwardly.
Mom, I did hit you, but I'm in a rush. Let me call my family to take you to the hospital.
Gwen Brown cries out in agony, deliberately drawing the crowd's attention.
No! You knocked over my stall. Pay me. Pay up or you don't leave.
Gwen Brown's notorious at the campus gate. She sells fast food and cheats students. She uses connections to push out competitors and extorts money. Gwen Brown has no business today, so she targets the Maserati.
I'll pay you. How much do you want?
Gwen Brown glances at the luxury car.
Stall fee, medical fee, emotional distress compensation. A total of $70,000.
$70,000? Are you nuts?
$70,000 isn't much. You drive $1 million car. This is pocket change for you. If you have no cash, just leave the car.
Rosalind West's expression turns stormy. She's at a total loss.
Hey, gorgeous, you should just move on. Don't bother with her. She's just a scammer trying to extort you.
All eyes fix on him at once. Even Rosalind West abruptly turns her head. Her gaze locks tightly onto that laid-back young man. After 3 years apart, the longing pours out like a rushing river. Rosalind West's eyes turn red. Her throat tightens. Excitement and longing overwhelm her heart. It is Felix, the one she misses day and night. Gwen Brown glares fiercely at Felix Sheridan.
You brat! What kind of nonsense are you spouting? Who is scamming? Who is extorting money? Say one more word, and I'll sue you for slander. I've got connections in the police.
Felix Sheridan pulls out his phone.
Sue me for slander? Perfect, because I'm about to charge you for extortion. I just recorded the whole thing on video. $70,000 and a Maserati. If that's not blackmail, what is? I already uploaded the video online. Let's see if your backer is really above the law.
With evidence this solid, Gwen Brown is instantly left speechless. Her mental defenses completely crumble. She's still clinging tightly to Rosalind West's leg, unwilling to let go.
Still won't let go? Want me to call campus security?
Gwen Brown shudders all over, quickly lets go of her grip, and shoots Felix one last menacing glare.
You little punk, I'll remember you. Just you wait.
Gwen Brown doesn't even grab her stuff. She slips into the crowd and disappears. The crowd of students erupts in enthusiastic applause. Felix doesn't care about anyone watching. He walks over to Rosalind in just a few steps. He grins playfully, pretending to be a stranger.
Beauty, weren't you scared just now?
Rosalind West's pretty face flushes red. She stands up on tiptoe, and with everyone watching, she gives Felix Sheridan a quick kiss on the cheek. Her eyes shine with bashful delight.
Hanson, thanks for helping me out. That's your reward. You free this afternoon? I want to buy you a coffee.
I never say no to a beautiful girl.
Through the car window, Rosalind's smile is bright as sunshine.
Felix, where have you been all these years? I searched everywhere for you and came up empty. At one point, I honestly thought...
You thought I was dead?
Don't say that, okay? Now that I finally get to see you, I don't want anything happen to you.
Felix's eyes turn deep at once. His voice carries a cold edge.
City girl, I'm not that easy to kill. Back then, in the Ocean View Tower disaster, so many brothers died there. If I didn't help bring peace to their souls, how could I just let myself die?
Rosalind West trembles inside. She bites her lip hard.
Back then, I thought you died in that building. I went crazy chasing after leads. You and the Mori family were supposed to negotiate there. After the explosion, most of the Mori representatives died, but I didn't buy it. I tracked things down, but found something strange.
What was strange?
Less than a month after the blast, Tetsuo Mori died suddenly. The family head position went to his youngest son, Daigo Mori. You know, the Lee family and the Azure Dragon should be enemies with the Moris, but they went all in supporting Daigo Mori's rise.
Rosalind West's tone carries a hint of dread. Even years later, those memories still give her chills.
I kept digging. But everyone I tried to question turned up dead. In the end, everyone in the Mori family involved back then was gone. They all died.
Felix breaks into a cold sweat at this. Rosalind West takes a deep breath, then turns to lock eyes with him.
It took me years to realize this was no plan by local forces. It's all too deep. Sometimes I even wonder if back then they were all going after you. Felix, who are you? Why did they go to such lengths to set up that whole thing in Ocean View to wipe you all out?
A heavy silence fills the car. Felix stares out the window. His expression is unreadable, while Rosalind West's eyes never leave his face. She waits for an answer, 3 years late. Rosalind's question echoes inside the car. Felix's lips curled into a bitter smile. He had seen this coming. After 3 years of investigation, she was bound to notice something. Back then, Felix was only 20. He led the triumphant Crimson Dragon squad back to Ocean View. Felix thought the whole thing was just a vacation trip, never imagining he'd get caught in a storm. An explosion at Ocean View Tower kills 3 of the 9 Crimson Dragon members. The rest were broken in spirit or suffered severe injuries and faded away from sight. By a twist of fate, Felix chose to go undercover with the West family simply because they never touched dirty business. There was still hope for them. He saved Rosalind several times. They quietly developed feelings for each other.
Fine, don't tell me if you don't want to. In my heart, you'll always be the hero who saved me with a machete. That's enough for me.
They kissed long and hard, letting out 3 years of longing. Felix stared at the woman who gave him everything. His voice shakes.
Silly girl, it's not that I won't tell you. I'm just afraid it'll hurt you. My real identity is Chief Instructor of the Aurora Task Force, Captain of Crimson Dragon Squad, and Junior Commander of the 4th Special Forces Group.
Rosalind stared in shock.
I should have known you're a soldier.
I'm sorry I lied to you back then. That's why I've avoided you for 3 years. If you mind.
She answered before he finished.
No matter who you are, I'm yours for life. I've waited 3 years. I don't want to lose you again. Promise me you'll never leave.
Rosalind, overwhelmed with emotion, hugged Felix again. Right at this moment, a sharp knock came at the window.
Police, get out for inspection.
Felix looked up and saw the familiar face of Serena outside. He immediately felt a headache.
Officer Tate, shouldn't you be enjoying your time at the station? Why are you out on the street?
Cut the jokes. There's been an armored truck robbery at the bank up ahead. I'm here to handle it.
That's pretty bold. Officer Tate, you better hurry. Don't let me hold you up.
Stop, I didn't say you could leave.
Officer Tate, you ignore the robbery and trouble ordinary people. I haven't broken any laws.
You haven't, but someone reported you to. This car's been parked here for ages, looking suspicious. I suspect you're accomplices to the robbery. You must come to the station with me.
Felix cursed inwardly, realizing she had caught them getting cozy, and was picked on them. Rosalind kept a cold face.
Officer, we know nothing about any robbery. If you don't believe us, go ahead and search the car.
Serena Tate sized her up.
Your word alone means nothing. Got any proof you're clean?
Then do you have any proof we're accomplices? The Aurora is a country of laws. You need evidence to take us to the station. He who alleges must prove. You know that, officer.
I investigate because I have no proof yet. That's standard procedure. If you keep blocking me, I'll arrest you for obstruction.
Cooperating with police is a duty, but before that, I need to contact my lawyer. We'll cooperate only when the lawyer is present. That's our civil right. You don't object, do you? If we're proven innocent later, I sue you for slander and abuse of power. That's legal procedure too.
Serena's face darkened, but she was stumped. Everything Rosalind said was reasonable, and she couldn't argue back.
You win. We'll see about this.
Serena Tate left in anger. In her mind, she was already cursing Felix out. Felix slid off to the side, grinning. Rosalind glanced at Felix.
Felix, who was that hot cop just now? She was giving you some serious looks. Be honest. Are you two having a thing? Why would she be so hard on you?
It's not true, Rosalind. Didn't you see how fierce she was? She looked like she wanted to eat me alive. How could I be with her? I swear, absolutely impossible.
Heard his explanation. Rosalind smiled sweetly. She linked arms with Felix, playful, like a little imp.
We didn't finish our moment just now. Shall we continue?
A blush crept onto Rosalind's face, shy and delicate, like a budding flower. Serena Tate's sudden appearance had left her a bit rattled.
Felix, not in the car. It's embarrassing and not safe. What if we went to my place instead? I live all alone at my villa.
Just putting that invite out there took all the courage Rosalind had. But Felix only gave her a soft smile, pulled his arm back, and lit a cigarette.
Rosalind, I don't think tonight's gonna work.
Why? What could be more important than me?
I need to head to the Drake Casino tonight. Gotta meet some from the Drake family.
The mention of the Drakes made Rosalind's expression turn serious. Felix's words got her lost in thought.
The Drake family. 3 years ago, they were basically just some nobody. Their rise to power is suspicious. In just 3 years, they set up a dozen underground casinos. They shouldn't be that rich.
Wealth reveals secrets. A small family rises to one of Ocean View's big 4 in 3 years. That's no small feat.
The pink Maserati's door opened. Felix stepped out. Neither of them noticed around the street corner. A black car was silently watching them.
Blaze, you want to go after Rosalind?
Eric West isn't someone to mess with. We're in this for cash and connections. No need to stir things up with her. We can use that pretty boy to make Ms. West sweat.
Felix was going to take a cab back to Kingswell Court, but seeing it was still early, he decided to walk instead, curious to see how much Ocean View had changed. Meanwhile, that black Volkswagen was tailing him close, getting nearer by the second.
Blaze, this guy's all by himself now. Should we call the crew?
No, it's just one pretty boy. I can handle him myself. Let's find a quiet alley. Don't let anyone see.
The crossroad ahead. An alley is on the left.
The black Volkswagen sped past Felix. As it brushed past him, Felix's brow twitched slightly. Years of Special Forces experience have given him a sixth sense for danger. His deep gaze lingered on the car. The Volkswagen slammed to a stop by the curb. Blaze stood menacingly by the door. Felix cracked a knowing smile, pretended not to notice, and kept walking.
Hey, come here.
Felix walked over, feigning confusion. Suddenly, Blaze made his move, grabbing Felix's shoulders and shoving him hard. Felix pretended to stumble.
Who are you? Why are you hitting me? I don't even know you.
Felix pretended to be just another nervous guy.
What do you guys want?
Cut the crap. Be smart and do what we say, or you won't even recognize yourself.
Blaze, this punk's got nothing. No looks, no style. What does Miss West see in him anyway?
Shut up. Don't talk nonsense.
Blaze gave Felix a cold once-over. He raised his fist.
So, pretty boy, wanna taste my fist?
Kidnapping in broad daylight. Is there no law?
Law? Here in Ocean View, I am the law.
The air in the alley instantly grew tense. Two men in black eyed Felix hungrily. But deep in Felix's eyes, there flashed a chill no one could see. In a narrow alley, Blaze and his man corner Felix against the wall. He deliberately acts scared and timid, just to lower their guard. He wants to figure out their motive. Earlier, the young man's words made him sharply aware their real target is actually Rosalind West.
Don't do anything crazy. Whatever you want, we can talk it out. I have money. I'll give you money.
What a cowardly loser.
Blaze smirks coldly.
That's not all. I don't want your money. Just come with me. The rest.
I'm begging you. Let me go. I'm just a nobody. I have family to support. Don't make things hard for me.
The younger guy loses patience.
Blaze, enough talking to him. Just knock him out and take him. Looking at him is already annoying. Such a beauty, wasted on a pig.
Exactly what I think.
With that, Blaze raises his fist. Felix's aura changes instantly. His eyes turn icy, and he moves like lightning. He grabs Blaze's wrist, then drives his knee up. Blaze screams in pain. His legs buckle helplessly, and he drops to his knees. Cold sweat bursts out of him. You! The sidekick just stands frozen, staring at the scene. Felix grabs him with one hand, like picking up a chick.
What do you want?
I really hate people commenting on my looks. You said I have no looks and no style.
Felix flicks him away. He slams hard against the wall.
Now answer my question honestly. If you lie, you'll end up just like him.
The young man is scared out of his wits.
We're with the Drake family. We want to do business on West family turf. We saw you with Rosalind West, so we're using you to threaten her. Please, don't hit me. I'm the only son in my family.
Drake guys again?
A sound comes from behind. Blaze pushes through the pain. He holds a fruit knife.
You punk, go to hell!
Felix gives a cold smile.
Talk about being clueless.
Two sharp cracks are heard. Then silence fills the alley. A moment later, Felix walks out of the alley as if nothing happened. Inside Lana's room, Lana Moore wakes up, picks up her phone in her pajamas.
Is it already 4:30? Felix must be finishing class soon. I better get ready.
She stands at her wardrobe, picking out clothes.
Should I wear yesterday's tracksuit or the black and white shirt and pleated skirt?
Let's go with a tracksuit. It's cute and innocent.
Lana shudders. She quickly covers herself.
Felix Sheridan, you jerk. How did you get in here?
Lana's face turns bright pink, her eyes full of shy irritation.
I climbed in through the window. It's dangerous. You have no security bars.
Get out. Can't you see I'm changing? Hurry up and leave.
Lana shoots him a glare. Felix doesn't budge.
I haven't said I'll take you yet. Why are you rushing to change?
You can't break your promise. I've been resting at home like you asked. No backing out.
Felix grins and walks closer.
Have you been good? I have to check.
Lana's cheeks go flaming red.
What kind of check?
Felix kneels down. He holds her injured foot. Lana stares at his face and falls for him.
He's actually quite good looking.
Felix examines her foot carefully.
Congrats. Your wound scabbed over. It'll be healed in a couple days.
Really? So I can go with you tonight?
Felix stands up. He smirks and nods. Before he can react, Lana excitedly leans in and plants a kiss on his cheek. Both of them freeze. Then Lana relaxes.
I already gave him my first kiss this morning, so this doesn't really count. What are you standing there for? Get out quickly. I need to change.
Felix walks out of the bedroom.
She's getting way too forward. Could she actually be falling for me? Miss Moore, are you sure you know where the Drake Casino is? Ocean View's a huge city. It'll be troublesome if we get lost.
Nobody knows that damned place better than me.
As they're talking, they arrive at the Drake Casino.
Isn't this the Phoenix Club?
Drake Casino's hidden in the basement of these legit clubs. Really secretive. That's how the cops never get a break.
Just as Felix Sheridan is about to head in, Lana Moore stops him at once. She shoots him a warning glare. Her cheeks flush red.
Once we're in the underground casino, don't call me Miss Moore. In front of Xavier Drake, you're my boyfriend. Call me Lanny. Or Babe.
Haha, deal. My darling Lonnie.
Lana's face flushes bright red, and she naturally holds Felix's arm. They look just like a real couple. Just as they're about to step forward, a car suddenly barrels toward them. Felix reacts instantly, pulling Lana close by the waist. Lana lets out a startled scream. A purple sports car skids to a stop in front of them. A flashily dressed young man steps out. Kaito Mori's eyes are icy, full of disdain.
Do you even know how to drive? Can't you see people here? You still drove straight at us.
There are people here, man. Sorry, I didn't see you.
As he speaks, his gaze lingers on Lana's face. Clearly up to no good.
Forget it, Lonnie. No use lowering yourself to his level.
What a coward!
Felix suddenly steps onto the Lamborghini. He walks directly over the car. Kaito Mori freezes, quivering with rage. Felix turns back and smirks.
Sorry, didn't notice there was a car here.
Felix, you're terrible. You really messed with that pretty boy.
That's how you deal with arrogant rich kids. Even touching them would dirty my hands.
The two walk ahead, arm in arm. Felix suddenly pulls Lana close, his face right by hers. A smile plays at his eyes.
Lonnie, this relationship is totally unfair. You make me call you darling, but you just keep calling me Felix.
So what should I call you?
Call me hubby. That's how couples act.
Lana's heart skips a beat, her face full of shyness.
Hubby? Really? Don't forget, I'm your teacher.
The two chat and laugh. They walk into Phoenix Club. They get on the elevator. Behind them, Kaito Mori stares at them with a dark gaze. It is full of malice. Kaito walks to the door and calls over a waiter.
Are those two club members here? Check out who they are.
Mr. Kaito, they're not familiar faces. Not on the members list. Can't find them on any roster.
Kaito flashes a mocking smile, dials a number, and heads further inside.
Xavier, I'm at the entrance of the Phoenix Club.
Inside the club, Lana leans on Felix, explaining how the club's laid out. Her voice is extremely low.
The first and second floors are for dining. The third floor is the karaoke. The fourth floor has a gym and a spa. The casino is on the ninth floor. It's Ocean View's most luxurious spot.
The two walk hand in hand to the ninth floor. The wall lamps are classic, but a chilling atmosphere fills the air. A black-suited attendant stops them.
Sir, ma'am, are you looking for someone?
Felix keeps his smile natural.
I just feel lucky and want to play a few rounds.
The staff looks them up and down, eyes full of suspicion.
I'm sorry, we have rules here. You need a referral to enter the 9th floor hall. No introductions, no entry.
Lana presses herself nervously closer to Felix.
It's them.
Talk about a small world. Didn't think they'd make it up here too.
These two guys were none other than Kaito and Xavier. Felix looks at them. A strange smile suddenly tugs at his lips. The moment Xavier saw Felix, his eyes turned bloodshot.
Young master, this has nothing to do with you. Leave.
Xavier strode right up to Lana.
If it isn't Miss Moore, what brings you to here? Have you changed your mind?
Though Xavier's words were sharp, he clearly couldn't hide his desire for Lana.
Isn't this the trust fund kid who ran out at dawn? Why are you sneaking out again? They really should improve their security.
Xavier Drake clenched his jaw in anger.
Xavier, is this your new friend? Some new young master?
What new young master? He's just some broke loser.
The two speak in perfect unison. They put on a condescending air, but Felix Sheridan didn't care at all.
I am indeed a poor loser. Fortunately, I'm in great shape. Compared to two half-witted cripples like you, I'm way better off.
Who the hell are you calling a cripple?
Obviously, the two of you. One is a lunatic who escaped the asylum. The other is a blind fool.
Kaito Mori was furious. He instantly raised his hand and tried to slap Felix. Felix's grin didn't fade. He lifted a hand and caught Kaito by the wrist. Kaito Mori felt as if his wrist was clamped in a vice. The pain shot right up his arm.
Damn it! Let go! Now let go!
Xavier Drake was left dumbfounded. He knew all too well how skilled Kaito was. He was one of the best among them. But now, he was completely handled by Felix Sheridan. Felix gave Kaito a gentle shove. Kaito dropped to his knees with a thud.
Well, both knees on the ground. You seem so sincere. I'll begrudgingly forgive you. Get up.
Kaito's eyes were still filled with murderous intent, but with this being Drake family turf, he didn't dare make a scene.
Mr. Sheridan, have you been to a casino before?
Actually, I haven't. This is my first time.
Back in the day, he was a regular at the casinos. He only said this to fool Xavier Drake.
If this is your first time, as the host, I should tell you how things work here. 300 grand is the minimum buy-in here. But if you're a bit short, I can cut you a deal.
That's nothing. I've got that kind of money.
Felix Sheridan turned to the server nearby.
Miss, could you please get me 300 grand in chips?
The hostess politely took his gold card and walked away. Xavier Drake gave him a sly grin.
Well, since you're ready, I won't say any more. I hope you have a great time tonight.
Xavier pulled Kaito aside.
Why did you stop me just now? This is our turf. Call some men and we can chop him to pieces.
Kaito, don't rush it. Everyone here works for me. He can't stir up any trouble. We'll clean him out, then teach him a good lesson.
Lana couldn't figure out why Felix had so much money. She watched the bustling casino floor, feeling a little nervous.
Felix, are we really going to gamble?
Well, since we're here, might as well give it a shot. Take a stroll around. Try anything that catches your eye.
All of a sudden, Lana excitedly pointed somewhere.
What's that over there? How about we try that?
Felix Sheridan followed her gaze. There was a neat row of slot machines.
Lonnie, those are slot machines.
When Lana Moore heard slot machines, her face instantly changed.
So these are the infamous slot machines? What's so special about these things that would make a guy never come home?
Felix chuckles helplessly. Obviously, Lana's gambler dad had fallen for the slot machines. Lana Moore stands in front of a slot machine. She looks annoyed. She stares at the symbols on the slot. Her brows furrow tightly. Disgust fills her eyes.
Felix, how do you play this thing?
Felix Sheridan turns to the attendant.
Miss, exchange 10 slot cards for me.
The attendant quickly hands over 10 cards.
It's really simple. I'll show you.
Felix Sheridan inserts a card. He picks the combination and pulls the lever. He shows Lana how to play.
The more matching symbols you get, the more you win. Points can be traded for chips or cash.
Lana Moore's eyes light up, eager to try.
So it's that easy. Let me play.
At first, she bets carefully. But soon she goes all in. She just can't win back as much as she's betting. Her face turns more anxious.
Fine, I'll double my bet this round. I don't believe I can't win this.
Felix watches her. She's going full gambler mode. He doesn't stop her. In the private luxury suite upstairs.
What are Felix and Lana doing down there? Did they burn through all their chips?
Don't worry, young master. They're still at the slots right now. They've basically lost almost everything.
I thought Felix was some high roller. Turns out he's just another slots loser. Keep an eye on them. Report when they're broke.
Downstairs, Lana looks at Felix in total embarrassment. She hangs her head, voice barely audible.
I'm sorry.
Silly girl, why apologize? It's just losing a bit of money. We'll win back whatever we lost.
Felix stays calm. But Lana Moore is anxious.
Maple, you just spent all the points we had left. What if it's all gone?
The whole point of a casino is a thrill. Sometimes you go all in at once. Maybe you'll get a surprise.
Felix Sheridan pulls the lever. The slot machine spins.
Bells. Apples. Please.
The reel stops on a bell. Lana Moore cries out excitedly.
Yes, we hit the bell.
Don't celebrate too soon. There's more surprises coming.
The machine erupts 5 times in a row. Points jump from 200 to over 2,000.
It's the jackpot. We won. You're amazing. You're just incredible.
As the points on the card shoot crazily past 20,000, a crowd begins to gather around them. Most of them are Xavier's men.
This is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Every bet is a win. Who is this guy anyway? He's terrifying.
Inside a second floor VIP room,
Young master, this is bad. Really bad.
Xavier Drake's brow instantly furrows. For anyone in a casino, there is nothing worse than hearing those kinds of words.
Who said you could barge in without knocking?
The man in black doesn't care about Xavier's anger. He walks quickly, leans down, and whispers in Xavier's ear. Xavier Drake jumps straight to his feet.
You're telling the truth?
Young master, I swear, that kid's got some real skills. In just half an hour, he's cleaned out over 50 million points at the slots. And he's still going. Our staff can't handle it anymore. Young master, what are we supposed to do now?
Never expected that he could actually be someone to worry about. Go down there and shut off all slot machines. And get Kilgrand up here. I'll deal with that punk myself. How dare he win money in my casino? I'll make him return every cent.
Inside the casino hall, dozens of people crowd around the slot machines. Everyone's talking at once. Felix and Lana stand in front of the slot machine. Lana is staring excitedly at the numbers on her card. It's shot up to 100 million.
Honey, should we keep going?
Of course. Why would we ever stop? I'm going to wipe out the entire Drake family's bankroll.
Lana suddenly thinks of her gambler dad. He lost everything playing slots. In the end, he even sold her off. A surge of vengeful joy rises in her chest.
Alright then, if my darling says so, let's keep going. This time, let's go all in.
Just then, a squad of casino security rushes in.
Step aside, please.
They begin dispersing the crowd.
We apologize, honored guests. Today is our semi-annual maintenance. It's time to service these machines. These slot machines will be out of service for now. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ugh, what a buzzkill. I wanted to see if that young guy could pull off another miracle.
Seriously, they didn't come fix things sooner or later, but had to show up right now. It's just so annoying.
Felix's face remains calm, unfazed.
Honey, looks like we can't clean house tonight. We've already pocketed 100 million. I don't think we should waste our time in a smoky casino.
Felix grins mischievously. Suddenly, he kisses Lana on the lips. Xavier and Kaito are watching. They see Felix and Lana kissing downstairs. Xavier's eyes burn with anger.
You shameless bastards. Kale Grant, glad you're here. Help me deal with someone. See that punk down there? Tonight, I want to take one of his hands as a souvenir.
Understood, young master.
Lani, it's getting late. Let's get out of here. Let's cash out the points on this card. Then, we're going to find Xavier and buy back your contract.
Felix, what did you just say? You're going to Xavier to redeem my contract.
What, is something wrong with that? Or are you saying you don't want to get that contract back? Are you hoping to become the young mistress?
No way. Felix, you've got it all wrong. It's just, that contract's worth 700,000.
It's only 700,000. We just won 15 million tonight.
Felix grabs Lana and heads up to the counter. He hands his card to the receptionist.
Miss, could you cash out the points on this card for me? Thanks.
The receptionist checks the card. Her face turns pale.
Over 15 million.
Is there a problem? Yes, sir.
We're only authorized to do exchanges up to 1.5 million. There are way too many points on this card. We'll need to get the manager's approval.
Felix watches the receptionist walk away.
There are so many cute girls working in this casino. Can't imagine how that moronic Xavier even survives here.
Lana gets jealous. She pinches Felix's waist.
Stop laughing. No looking around, you jerk.
Alright. No more wandering eyes. You're the only one I see. Isn't that enough for you?
Lana huffs and turns her head away from him. In the distance, Kale Grant is watching Felix.
By the look of it, he's about to leave. Strange. Normal people would get greedy and keep playing, but he's doing the opposite. Only two possibilities. Either 50 million isn't tempting enough for him, or he's a master in disguise.
Kale Grant, known in gambling circles as a magician. He was trained by the king of gambling. He's in his 60s, dressed in traditional clothing. He has his hands behind his back and walks straight toward Felix and Lana. Felix waits bored for his chips. Lana stands by his side. Kale Grant quietly steps up behind Felix. He watches him with a smiling. Felix courteously turns sideways.
Sir, are you here to exchange chips?
Young man, I'm not here to exchange chips. I'm here looking for you.
Felix pauses for a moment. Then a smile tugs at his lips. His eyes suddenly glance toward Kale's hands, and suddenly widen in surprise.
Sir, we don't know each other, so what do you want with me?
Meeting is fate. I've been observing you for a while. You figured out the slot machines pattern. Quietly walked away with over 15 million? That's impressive.
Sir, you're flattering me. It was all just pure luck.
I've been in casinos most of my life. I've never seen luck win that much money. You're far more than lucky. From your skills and judgment, you're clearly an expert.
Felix shrugs helplessly.
Whether I'm an expert or not, what's it matter to you? Is that why you're here?
Good opponents are hard to find. Want to play a couple rounds with me?
Felix's expression turns sharp.
You're the floor manager for the Drake Casino.
Kale freezes. Surprised, Felix saw through him.
It doesn't matter. Will you accept my challenge?
I never turned down a challenge, but I've already won 15 million. Why should I play? Have you finished exchanging the points? My wife will be mad if I'm late.
Kale Grant is left standing there. fuming but helpless. The best player in any casino isn't the one who wins the most, it's the one who knows when to leave. Xavier storms over angrily. Kale steps respectfully behind him.
Mr. Sheridan, are you leaving? Was our service not good enough?
Felix laughs at this.
You're too kind. Your casino is a fantastic host. I just had my fun and made some money. If I stay longer, I might get into trouble. What do you think?
Xavier's face flushes red and pale. Called a sore loser in public, but he dares not argue.
Mr. Sheridan, you're joking. The Drake Casino is very safe. No one would dare touch my guests. How about another round?
Felix slides his arm around Lana's waist.
Thanks for the offer, but I have important plans tonight. We can't stay. Oh, deduct 700 grand from my winnings to pay back my girl's debt. Lani's contract had a 700,000 debt, right? Please return it. We're square.
Xavier grits his teeth, anger flaring in his eyes. Then he gets an idea.
The contract was for 700 grand, but with interest, it's way more than that now. 700 grand can't buy it back.
Unbelievable. We agreed on 700 grand. No interest was ever mentioned.
Interest is casino policy. I gave you months already. That's more than generous.
Felix holds Lana back.
Let's not beat around the bush. What will it take to return the contract?
One more game. Win, the contract is yours. Lose, you leave a hand.
No way, Felix. Let's just go home.
Felix stands firm with a confident smile.
Don't worry. If they want my hand, they're not nearly good enough. I'll take this bet.
Hatred burns even brighter in Xavier's eyes. Thinking he's in control, completely unaware, Felix is already a step ahead. Inside the casino, a game of dignity and freedom is about to begin. Xavier sees Felix accept the bet. He is overjoyed inside. He feels victory is already his. And the magician Cale Grant has also been itching to show off. He wants to crush Felix completely. Xavier raises his hand.
Since you've accepted, Mr. Sheridan, let's settle this at the table.
Hold on.
Xavier frowns, looking impatient.
What, are you having second thoughts?
You've misunderstood. I always keep my word. I'm just not sure who'll be facing me next. Are you stepping up yourself?
Xavier bursts out laughing. He points at Cale Grant standing by his side.
This is Cale Grant, known as the Magician, the best gambler in my casino. You're going up against him, not me.
A bet needs to be fair. You set the stakes. Let me choose the game. Surely you have no objection.
Xavier freezes. He turns to look at Cale Grant. Cale ponders for a moment. He nods, and Xavier finally relaxes.
What you just said is perfectly reasonable. I have no objections.
Felix stares directly at Cale. His expression is resolute.
Elder Grant, we don't need to go to the table. We can settle it right here.
Cale Grant looks confused.
A wager that's not at the table? I've ever seen that before in my life.
Kaito Mori's face is full of impatience.
Cut the tricks. Delaying won't help.
Felix ignores him. He looks around the hall.
The bet is simple. Just 5 words. You can't beat me. No cards. Only fists. Beat me, you win.
Xavier's face twists. He points at Felix, furious.
What do you mean?
Can't you understand? Something wrong with your head? I'm putting one hand on the line. Even if I take on an elder, no one's going to call me a coward. If you think it's unfair, step up yourself.
This rascal is messing with us. Break him!
Felix's expression turns sharp. He shouts to the hall.
Somebody, help! Drake Casino is killing people. They won't let you leave if you win. Everyone, come take a look.
Felix Sheridan's shout instantly quieted the casino lobby. Gamblers stop playing. They all look over, wary and confused. They slowly gathering around. Not letting winners leave is every gambler's fear. It ruins the casino's name.
Isn't that the guy who just won over 15 million?
Casino can't take losing, so they want to keep him.
How can Drake Casino act like this? Who dare come back after this?
Xavier and Cale's faces go dark with anger.
What, are you backing out?
Go back on my word? Never. But you, a young man, picking on an elder. Aren't you ashamed?
If you think it's unfair, you can take me on yourself.
Xavier narrows his eyes. He turns to the crowd.
Everyone, it's not what he says. We agreed to a card game. He insists on fighting. As the Drake family's eldest son, and the heir to the Drakes in Ocean View, I swear we don't lock up winners.
Xavier's explanation makes the gamblers hesitate. They start whispering. The mood shifts.
I'm giving you 2 options. We settle it at the table. If you want fists, I'll send 5 of my best men.
Before Felix Sheridan can reply, a group of black-clothed guards storm in.
Who dares cause trouble in Drake Casino?
All eyes lock on the guards. The black-clothed men burst into the casino. Brutal thugs block the door completely. Xavier and Kaito wear cold smirks. They watch over the scene, completely in control.
You brat! Dare to cause trouble here. Guys, get him!
Jake, what's your manners?
But, young master...
Stand down.
To all these casino thugs, Xavier Drake's word is absolute. Xavier steps forward, a chilling smile on his lips.
Mr. Sheridan, I've been more than fair. Have you decided between the 2 choices? There's no point in trying to stall.
Lana has never been in a situation like this before, and now she's left helpless.
Looks like there's no way I can avoid this bet. I'll definitely go with a mental face-off. If we can work this out civilly, why fight at all?
Xavier pauses, then breaks into a sneering smile. Felix's moment of weakness gave Xavier and Kaito false hope. Maybe he's not as strong as they thought.
Choose any game here. I won't say a word.
Since you're so kind, I won't refuse.
Felix looks around.
Let's play dice. 1 round, winner takes all. No need to waste time.
Very well, this way.
At the center of the casino, Felix and Kyle sit opposite each other. Kyle looks thrilled. Javier and Kaito exchange a knowing smile, both clearly pleased.
This guy's clever. He knows he can't beat Kale at cards, so he chose the dice with the highest odds. Too bad he didn't know Kale was an expert at dice.
He's about to find out what a real expert is.
6 dice are laid out. Cal is full of confidence. His dice skills are already at a master level. Cal loads the dice into the cup. Crisp clattering sounds fill the air.
Too bad. No one beats Kale at dice.
He walked right into a trap.
Lana stares at the cup.
6 ones.
Felix rests a hand on the table, a playful look on his face. Cal suddenly slams the cup down on the table with a loud echoing bang. At the same moment, Felix's eyes flash, and he presses a little harder on the table. The gambling table trembles ever so slightly. Most folks just think it's Kyle slamming the cup, but Cal feels his heart skip a beat.
Damn, he must be up to something.
Cal's face pales. He shoots a venomous glare at Felix, his fingers trembling as he holds down the dice cup, refusing to open it.
What's going on? Open the cup.
Xavier is giddy.
Jake, go grab a cleaver.
The results aren't even out yet, and you're already after my hand? Aren't you getting ahead of yourself?
Just being prepared, that's all. You're going down.
Don't get cocky. No one can beat Elder Grand's dice skills.
Don't be so sure. I got a surprise for you. Hope you guys can handle it.
This kid's way too arrogant. He's definitely going to pay for that attitude.
Cal is full of anxiety, knowing the dice in the cup have changed, but having no idea how. Xavier is already blinded by his confidence in the win. He shoves Cal aside.
If you're not gonna open it, I will.
Young master, don't.
Xavier lifts the cup. His joy freezes at once. He looks utterly stunned.
How is this even possible?
The numbers inside the cup take everyone by surprise.
I told you not to speak too soon. Even the best make mistakes.
The gambling table is swarmed by onlookers. Cale Grant rolls 5 complete ones. Plus, there's a shattered die.
6 ones turned into 5 points? And one of the dice even broke. What on earth happened to Kale?
They're playing for high points. This move is insane. Is he too old to hear right?
Maybe he did it on purpose. This is the magician Cal.
Cale's aged face is full of panic. Meanwhile, Xavier's face is dark as steel, burning with rage. His expression is grim, his eyes sharp as blades slicing toward Cale.
What's going on here? You owe me an explanation today.
Young master,
Cale Grant hesitates for ages, unable to get a full sentence out.
Sterling Grant, you traitor. Jake, do it.
Jake steps up immediately, and 2 men grab Cale Grant from behind.
Young master, spare me. I didn't betray you. It's all Felix Sheridan messing things up. I swear, I rolled 6 sixes.
The crowd sees what's happening and shoot him looks of contempt. They all sneer at his behavior. Felix Sheridan stands up with a smile.
Come on, if you're going to lie, at least make it convincing. We're standing meters apart, and all the gambling equipment is yours. How could I have cheated? You're just lying through your teeth. Aren't you ashamed?
Felix speaks up first, cutting off Cale's chance to frame him. Xavier glances at the crowd. Seeing everyone on Felix's side, he forces his anger down. He stares coldly at Cale Grant. Felix shrugs.
This game's over, right? No way I can roll lower than 5.
Xavier refuses to concede defeat. As they stall, Cale's eyes show a desperate resolve.
Young master, give me one more shot. I promise I'll restore the casino's pride.
Xavier doesn't really trust Cale, but he's out of options right now, so he has to take the gamble.
Fine. I'll give you this one last chance to redeem yourself.
Cale Grant gets back to the table. Locking his eyes on Felix Sheridan, he swears to get revenge on him. Lana Moore scoffs in disgust.
You're already destined to lose. Stop wasting time.
What do you know? A gambling table is always changing. It's not over till the final moment. This is the pride of every gambler.
Since you're so persistent, I'll play along.
Cale Grant plants both hands firmly on the table, deliberately mimicking Felix Sheridan's earlier gestures. His motions are pointed and obvious. This immediately draws the attention of Xavier and Kaito.
Cale Grant's gestures are kind of weird. Felix seemed to do the exact same thing just now.
Xavier's pupils shrink suddenly.
What? Are you sure?
Kaito's words hit him like a bolt of lightning. Xavier suddenly remembers something. Steps back 2 paces, his face clouded with concern.
That's the Minako Cross Shake, invented by Minako Yamashiro, the Nippon gambling master. It uses mechanical vibrations on the table to change the number rolled by the dice.
But how did Felix manage to shatter a die from so far away
and turn everyone into a 1? The technique itself isn't the highest level, but to pull it off that well, the force must be terrifying. I've never even heard of anything like it. Felix Sheridan is definitely not as simple as he looks.
Xavier's gaze grows colder. Realizing something's wrong, he quietly calls Jake over and whispers something in his ear.
Understood, young master.
The crowd around the gambling table is buzzing. All eyes are locked on Felix Sheridan and Cale Grant. No one notices Xavier Drake's subtle movements. Felix catches a glimpse of Xavier. A cold smile tugs at his lips.
What are you waiting for? Start now.
Cale is both furious and terrified. He presses his hands firmly on the table, staring fixedly at Felix's dice cup. Felix stays calm and composed. He turns to look at Lana beside him.
Before I roll the dice, I need a little luck from a beauty. Little Lani, whether we win tonight is all up to you.
Lana's cheeks flush red. She blows gently on the dice cup. Her eyes are full of expectation. Xavier's expression shifts. As soon as he finishes speaking, Felix's wrist flicks. His technique is impressively sharp.
5 points. That's a guaranteed win. Why isn't he dropping the dice cup yet? Young guys, right?
Just want to show off in front of a pretty girl.
Felix shakes the dice cup in fancy ways. He still hasn't dropped it. Cale's nerves are being pushed to the limit. He's waiting for the crucial moment of impact. Finally, Felix's eyes narrow. The dice cup slams onto the table. Cale instantly puts his weight into it. He presses hard on the table. 2 forces collide against each other. Felix slowly lifts the dice cup. Cale bursts out laughing. He points at a pile of white powder on the table.
You lost. All the dice are shattered. Not even a single point left.
Lana is completely stunned. Her face fills with despair. Xavier's lips curl into a smack.
Mr. Sheridan, you lost fair and square. Your hand belongs to me now.
It's way too soon to talk about losing. There's still 1 die showing 6.
A single 6-point die sits right in plain view. Cale's face turns ghostly pale. He's utterly shocked.
6 points. We win.
Sorry, but I won.
Xavier's face twists in anger. But with everyone watching, he can only hand over Lana's contract. He watches the two leave with the funds. Xavier stands at the window, grinding his teeth in frustration. Kaito watches, equally annoyed.
We really took a massive loss today. How can you just let us go? Are we just going to let them walk away?
No way. Where in the world is anything ever this easy? They won money from my casino and stole the woman I fancy. I swear, those two bastards won't see tomorrow's sunrise.
Xavier, I knew you'd never just let it slide. Hurry up, spill it. What did you tell Jake and the others to do? Did you mess with their brake pads?
Brake pads are way too amateur.
Jake returns with his crew and hands Xavier a timer.
In 10 minutes, those two will be saying goodbye to the world.
A bomb in downtown? If there's an explosion, the cops will investigate.
The Drake family does legit business. Without evidence, no one can touch me.
Inside the car,
Lana cradles the contract like a treasure. Felix suggests burning it, but she refuses.
You traded your hand for this. It means a lot. I'll leave it with you. When I don't owe you anymore, I'll destroy it.
Felix understands Lana's implied promise, but she doesn't push him for a reply.
Felix, come drink with me tonight, okay?
but first, I'm getting you a new car.
A new car?
Why?
I just had this car serviced last month.
Inside the car, Lana Moore was completely lost in the joy of finally being free. Felix Sheridan suddenly suggested they change cars, leaving her full of confusion. She thought he wanted to surprise her with a gift.
This car just passed inspection. It can still run for years. No rush to switch.
A car that's basically falling apart is not worth keeping.
Felix spun the steering wheel sharply, and the car turned back the way it came.
Weren't we heading to Kingswell Court? Why are we turning around?
Don't ask. Just wait a minute and you'll see.
The car soon pulled up again at Phoenix Club, driving straight into the underground garage. After they got out, Felix grabs confused Lana and leads her away quickly. Felix Sheridan looked up at the towering Phoenix Club, a cold smile curving on his lips.
Xavier Drake, you will pay for what you've done.
Felix, why are we here?
Do you have Xavier's number?
Lana nodded quickly, looking nervous.
I do have Xavier's number. It's just that he's always bothering me. I never reached out to him first.
Inside Phoenix Club, Xavier Drake and Kaito Mori were sitting in a lavish office.
Xavier, how's that mess with Rosalind West coming along?
Don't even bring it up. That woman's an absolute nightmare. She won't agree to let us open the casino on her turf. It's seriously driving me crazy.
Xavier, Rosalind might be tough, but don't forget, the West family has more than just Rosalind West. There's Sylvia West. She's just a college girl. Definitely easier to handle than her elder sister.
You're right. Why didn't I think of that? Switch targets. Good idea.
A shrill phone ringtone suddenly rang out. Xavier saw Lana's name on the caller ID, and a cruel smile flickered across his face.
That bitch still dares to call me? Well, let's hear her last words.
Xavier answered the call.
We're still alive. Surprised?
What's that supposed to mean?
Thanks for the gift. But I can't accept your kindness. By the way, Lana's car ran out of gas, and it's parked in your garage. Make sure you take good care of it for us. If anything happens, I'll expect compensation.
Xavier felt sweat pouring down as he listened. He shot up from his seat and went nuts, frantically searching for the remote detonator.
What are you looking for? The remote? Didn't you have Jake leave it in the casino hall?
Xavier barely reached the door when a deafening blast shook the building. Both men were tossed to the floor by the shockwave.
What the hell just happened?
Felix Sheridan, I'll never forgive you.
Lana stared at the blazing Phoenix Club across the street, her whole body trembling as screams echoed all around. Felix gazed at the blazing building.
Liquid timer bomb. Looks like the Drake family's got some serious connections.
You knew Xavier was messing with the car all along, didn't you?
Felix nodded in agreement. Lana couldn't hold back anymore. She threw herself into his arms, caught up in panic and gratitude. She stood on her tiptoes and kissed the corner of Felix's lips. They kissed passionately on the rooftop. Just as they were wrapped up in the warmth of surviving disaster, Felix's phone suddenly rang. He frowned and answered. On the other end, a girl shouted furiously.
Felix Sheridan, do you even know what time it is? Don't come back if you're not here in 10 minutes.
The call was slammed shut. Felix looked at his phone, totally baffled. Lana had vaguely heard a woman's voice and tensed up. She wanted to speak but held back, finally lowering her eyes in disappointment. The Sterling residence is still brightly lit. In the living room, the TV keeps flickering, but it doesn't catch Bianca's attention at all. Bianca keeps glancing toward the front door every so often.
Why isn't he back yet?
Serena sits there with a bag of chips, totally focused on the TV show.
Charlie Taylor is just too funny.
The two best friends say nothing, but they're in completely different moods. Serena's laughter just gets louder and louder, making already irritated Bianca even angrier.
Serena, that's your third bag of chips already. You keep eating junk food and you're gonna get fat.
No way! I work out every day before and after work. I burn way more calories than this. What's up with you tonight? You seem totally out of it.
Bianca gets flustered by the question, her eyes dodging.
Who's out of it? I'm not.
Serena grins mischievously.
Not at all, huh? You're usually in bed by 10. It's already so late and you're still up. Be honest, are you waiting for that liar Felix Sheridan?
No, definitely not. I just think tonight's show is especially good. Look how hilarious Charlie Taylor is.
But as a cop, Serena can spot Bianca's lie instantly, she thinks to herself.
Bianca is totally fallen for Felix Sheridan's spell. I'd better tell her what I saw this afternoon so she doesn't get hurt. Bianca, there's something I want to tell you. Actually, this afternoon.
Before she can finish, a phone rings sharply. Serena picks up the call.
Hello, Chief. I'm on my way.
Serena, you have a call out this late?
Some bastard used a liquid explosive at the Phoenix Club. That's downtown. Bianca, after I leave, make sure the door is double locked. I really don't feel safe leaving you here alone. Damn it, Felix Sheridan is probably off flirting with some other woman.
She leaves in a rush. In the dark bushes right across from the house, two shadowy figures are watching Serena head out.
After staking out all day, that cop finally left. Only Bianca Sterling is inside now. Let's move.
Meanwhile, Felix Sheridan is in a great mood, humming as he walks up to the villa.
I'm home, honey.
The living room lights are still on. The TV is still playing, but the house is dead silent. Felix's expression suddenly shifts. He notices two muddy male footprints by the sofa.
Crap, Bianca is in danger.
Felix quickly scans the front door glass, sees there's no damage, and follows the muddy footprints all the way to the back garden. He sees two strange men dragging Bianca outside. Her mouth is taped shut.
Stop right there. Don't move.
Bianca was helpless, but the second she sees Felix Sheridan, her face lights up. Felix shoots forward like a sword, unbelievably fast.
Trying to be a hero.
The kidnapper pulls the trigger. Felix ducks low. The bullet slams right into his shoulder. He lets out a grunt, but doesn't even slow down.
Hell, he's still this fast after being shot.
The kidnapper goes to fire again, but Felix is already past him, the red leaf dagger shining cold in his hand, slicing through in one fluid motion. Bianca has never seen anything this violent. She immediately screams. Felix stands in front of her, smiling, blood clear as day on his shoulder.
Let's go home, babe.
Late night in Ocean View. Everything is utterly silent. Inside the Sterling residence, the lights are almost blinding. Debris and several bloodstains are scattered across the floor. Two criminals lie sprawled on the ground. One is dead. The other is unconscious. Bianca Sterling is curled up on the couch. Her eyes are vacant. Felix Sheridan's shoulder is bleeding. He smiles to comfort her. Victor Sterling rushes in anxiously. Serena Tate follows right behind him. Both are stunned by the horror before them. They stare, speechless. Seeing his daughter unharmed, Victor Sterling quickly regains his composure.
Felix, thank goodness for you tonight. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to Bianca. I honestly don't know how to thank you.
Hearing this, Felix gets up, intending to offer him his seat. But Bianca suddenly grabs his arm. Her eyes are full of desperate pleading. During this hopeless kidnapping ordeal, Felix was Bianca's only hope. At this moment, she already counts Felix as her rock.
Don't worry, babe. I'm not going anywhere.
Victor Sterling is overwhelmed with conflicting emotions. Originally, he lured Felix to Ocean View for a secret mission. But now, his plans have completely changed. He looks at Felix now like a proud future father-in-law.
Felix, your shoulder. Let me take you to the hospital.
It's nothing, just a scratch. I can handle it myself.
What, still playing tough? That's a gunshot wound. It can kill you if infected.
Serena Tate speaks coldly, but can't quite hide her concern.
She's right. You really should have proper treatment.
The hospital's a hassle. Without police proof, they might not even treat me. Babe, do you have a first aid kit at home?
Bianca glances under the wine cabinet. Felix immediately gets it. He finds a first aid kit. Serena scoffs. She looks at him with contempt. Felix takes off his shirt, revealing a torso covered in scars. Every mark silently tells the story of his past achievements. Everyone is stunned. Felix takes out his red leaf dagger. He expertly digs into his shoulder. Cold sweat beads on his forehead as he works the wound, but he doesn't make a sound. A moment later, the bloody bullet drops to the floor. The whole extraction takes only 3 minutes.
The Crimson Dragon Task Force leader is truly legendary.
Once I get back to the station, I need to launch a full investigation into him.
Meanwhile, a tear slides from Bianca's eye. She is deeply moved.
Thank you so much.
The way she looks at Felix has none of the previous hostility. Late that night, Felix sits lazily holding a cigarette.
Felix, your wound isn't healed yet. Ease up on the smokes.
Tonight's kidnapping. Was it planned by Damien Reed or Mason Cross?
Victor Sterling stares at him in disbelief.
Someone inside the corporation wants to take me down, but I never thought they'd target Bianca. Whether it was Damien or Mason, I still can't say for sure.
Internal power struggles rarely go after family. Could it be tied to Zenith Corporation's genetic research project?
You know about that?
I also know this project is directly connected to my current mission.
Victor Sterling pauses for a moment, then nods in confirmation.
Ever since we got the gene technology, they've been trying to sell it for profit.
Looks like they've already found a buyer.
This kidnapping wasn't random. I'm off to a business meeting with the Pyramid Group. They resorted to the scheme, hoping to stall me.
Don't worry. As long as I'm here, Bianca will be safe.
I'll be overseas for at least 2 months, and I need to ask you a favor. By regulation, if the chairman is absent for over 2 months, we must appoint an interim one. I plan to make Bianca interim chairwoman, and I want you to help her stabilize operations. The corporation will be yours eventually. Consider it a familiarization.
Does Bianca know?
I'll find a good chance to tell her. She'll understand why I'm doing this.
Just then, a sudden ring interrupts. Felix picks up his phone. Seeing the caller ID, he is instantly shocked. Victor Sterling watches with a smile.
Better answer it. Maybe it's something important.
Felix Sheridan hesitates for a moment. He presses the call button.
Felix Sheridan, you bastard! How could you get me into such deep trouble? How dare you set up an explosion downtown? Hey, Felix Sheridan, I'm talking to you.
I hear you.
I'm covering for you with all I've got. If this gets to the senior commander's ears, he'll skin you alive.
Big Roland, your intel speed is impressive. 3 years ago, someone used TNT at Ocean View Plaza, but you guys couldn't do a thing about it.
Big Roland's face flashes red. He's at a loss for words for a long time.
Forget it. This is the last time.
Or you can deal with the police yourself.
Alright, my ears are getting calluses. Someone planted a ticking bomb in my car, and all you do is bully your own guys without going after the real culprit.
Don't try reverse psychology. The Drake family's been on the blacklist. We just haven't acted for certain reasons. You'll mess up our plan.
Easy for you to say. I'm stuck in Ocean View without a clue. How would I know anything about your setup?
There's a long silence on the other end.
I know you're feeling lost. Just be patient for a few days. Some old friends will be coming to find you.
Who are these old friends?
You'll find out when the time comes. Your focus should be on Zenith Corporation. When Victor Sterling leaves, move in and take his place at the company, you need to find out who's behind this.
Felix Sheridan agrees. Late at night, a storm of questions echoes in Felix's mind.
That damn big Roland always leaves things half said. It's so annoying.
Felix pulls out his laptop and pulls up Damien Reed and Mason Cross's files. He stays up all night, only letting a slight smile slip by dawn.
Turns out they have pretty interesting backgrounds, especially Mason Cross. He even studied abroad at Waseda University. Fascinating.
Suddenly, Felix catches the aroma of food in the air. After pulling an all-nighter, he's absolutely starving. He follows the scent toward the kitchen. The sight before him completely stuns him. Bianca is busy preparing breakfast. Felix walks straight over and hugs her from behind.
Babe, what are you doing up this early?
Bianca Sterling is startled, but quickly catches herself.
Get away from me. You smell terrible. You reek of cigarettes. Go shower and change now. Breakfast will be ready when you get out.
At your command, babe.
Felix turns to leave.
Cut down on the smoking. It's not good for your health.
Felix freezes for a second, then walks upstairs in a great mood. At the dining table in the living room, Bianca, Felix, and Serena stare at each other. There's a bowl of noodles in front of each of them.
This is my first time cooking. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I could only manage something simple. Just make do for now.
Bianca, I remember you never cooked before. Love really does work wonders, huh?
Serena, knock it off. It's only because this troublemaker got hurt and couldn't make breakfast. Don't overthink it.
Bianca grows even more embarrassed from their teasing. Felix stays silent, shoveling down noodles.
This is delicious, so good. Babe, this is the best bowl of noodles I've ever had.
Upon hearing this, Bianca instantly lights up with joy. Serena Tate takes a small bite and her face instantly falls.
Bianca, I've got something to handle. You two take your time. I'm heading out.
Bianca looks helpless as she hears this. Then she picks up her own bowl, but as soon as she takes a bite, she spits it out all over the place. Only now does she realize why Serena had to escape.
Babe, I'm done. I'm stuffed.
Felix Sheridan, you idiot. It tasted awful. Why did you finish it all?
Kingswell Court underground parking. Bianca gives Felix a playful smile.
You're driving today.
Got it, babe.
The Maserati speeds off toward Ocean View Arts Academy. It's Bianca's first time in the passenger seat. She's in a great mood. Sometimes she gazes out at the scenery. Sometimes she glances over at Felix's profile.
Being a passenger could be this comfortable. I really let you off easy the other day.
Her words dripped with coy teasing. Totally dropped the usual distance she kept before. The car quickly arrives at the entrance to Ocean View Arts Academy. Felix is getting ready to park.
Just drive right in. Let's head to the grand piano classroom together.
Felix looks completely surprised. Bianca blushed slightly. Cute and charming, Felix and Bianca walk in arm, close and affectionate. For the piano students, it's nothing new by now. After all, everyone knows they're engaged. But Lana's face suddenly clouds over with disappointment. A mix of jealousy and sadness sweeps over her. Her sweet features instantly turn gloomy. Felix picks up on Lana's shifty mood. Bianca doesn't notice anything different, pulls Felix along and heads straight to her seat. The class bell rings out, interrupting everyone's train of thought. Snapping Lana back from her daze, she shoots Felix a sharp look.
Alright everyone, class is starting. Today we'll be covering...
Lana is obviously distracted. She kept making silly mistakes. Her eyes kept drifting to Felix. A woman's intuition made Bianca suspicious. She follows Lana's line of sight to Felix.
Babe, we're in class. Everyone will notice if you keep staring at me.
Something's off here. Why does it feel like Miss Moore keeps glancing at you?
Probably because I'm just that good looking.
Bianca's only half convinced, her eyes darting back and forth between them. Up on the podium, Lana has also noticed their moves. Seeing them being sweet together only makes her more jealous.
Felix Sheridan, Bianca Sterling, please keep quiet during class. Don't distract the other students.
The two make eye contact, and Bianca picks up right away on the competitive glare in Lana's eyes. Lana's in a terrible mood, but as a teacher, she can't just lash out, so she keeps teaching. But her state is just as bad.
What's going on today? Her lecture's all over the place.
Really? I thought it was going fine.
What do you know besides fighting? Do you know anything about music?
Don't underestimate me. I've got a musical side too.
The two flirted below the stage, which finally pushes already frazzled Lana over the edge.
Bianca Sterling, Felix Sheridan, what is wrong with you two?
Lana's usually got a great temper. Her anger silenced the whole room. Bianca feels totally wronged. Reaches out to grab Felix on instinct, but grabs him in the worst place. Her face flushes bright red and she lets go right away, looking down like she wants to sink through the floor. Lana looks even more furious.
Felix Sheridan, do you have a problem with what I just said?
No, not at all.
Well then, Why don't you repeat what I just taught in your own words?
Felix knows exactly Lana's putting him on the spot on purpose. The guys nearby all start laughing. They've never been thrilled Felix snagged their goddess.
Miss Moore, stop making it hard for him. He only got in here because of connections. There's no way he knows music.
The mockery from the guys gets louder. Bianca is seething, and even Lana looks annoyed.
Who says I don't know music? If you ask me, music's just child's play.
Inside the piano classroom, Felix Sheridan's voice carries incredible power. The serious aura around him silences the bursts of laughter, but that quiet only lasts a moment. His comments completely ignite everyone's irritation. In the eyes of the piano majors, Felix is just a rich playboy who got in through connections. The art department's unique snobbery makes everyone look down on him with disdain. Bianca is visibly embarrassed. She sneaks a glare at Felix.
Felix, seriously, would it kill you not to show off for once?
Quentin Hart stands up with a cold sneer, his tone oozing arrogance.
Really?
Felix, quit acting like you know everything.
Most of us here have already passed the level 10 piano exams. Don't you find this ridiculous? Quentin's words immediately strike a chord. The students all agreed.
Harsh sarcasm filled the room. They can't beat Felix and jealous of his relationship with Bianca. So they attacked him with words, hoping to humiliate him in front of everyone. Faced with all this, Felix barely seems to care. Nocturnes are Chopin's unique solo style.
Calm, peaceful, quiet, gentle, with quiet thought. Rubinstein's rhythm is precise. He pursues unity and wholeness. It draws you in completely. It makes you completely lose track of time. Felix's words cut through the mockery in the room, resonating powerfully.
He speaks without notes, explaining not just the features of the piece, but also telling stories of Chopin's life. He even sprinkles in details from readings not found in the textbook. The noise in the classroom gradually fades away. Everyone's gaze is drawn to him. Even Lana Moore can't help but nod, her earlier jealousy quietly melting away. Bianca is completely taken. Felix's Chopin stories open her eyes to something new. Felix talks for a solid 20 minutes before his words finally stop. He looks at Lana with a smile.
Miss Moore, about Chopin and his nocturnes, that's all I have to say. I hope that meets your approval. Lana gathers herself.
Felix has an impressive grasp of music theory.
She seizes the chance to vouch for Felix.
Everyone's misunderstood him.
Felix really is quite talented. Just then, Quentin suddenly stands up in protest.
Miss Moore,
I don't agree. No matter how well he talks, it's just talk.
Anyone can be well read. Talking is cheap. Real skill is on the piano. Lana shoots Quentin a disapproving look.
Quentin, so what do you want Felix to do?
Quentin turns and glares at Felix, his eyes full of disdain.
Unless he dares duel me on the piano.
Otherwise, he should admit he's just a smooth talker and apologize for disrespecting music. The words piano duel set the classroom buzzing.
For piano students, it's a scene they've only ever seen in movies. Everyone is suddenly excited and expectant, their attention locked on Felix. Quentin looks smug. He's convinced Felix is just a brute who knows nothing about music. Quentin, honestly...
I don't see why I bother competing with you. Your approval to me means nothing at all. A piano duel with you doesn't seem worth my time. Bianca can't help but break into a cold sweat for Felix.
She knows Quentin isn't a pushover when it comes to piano, and Felix refusing lets everyone down in an instant. Bianca bites her lip in anxiety. If you want to make everyone shut up...
You have to beat him fair and square at the piano. Beating him is easy, but a public duel isn't fun.
If my wife gives me a little reward, maybe I'll feel more motivated. Bianca is both furious and helpless, but in the end, she agrees.
Felix stands up amid a storm of criticism. Inside the piano classroom, all the students are baffled by Felix Sheridan's actions. He'd already turned down Quentin's piano duel challenge, but now he's heading straight up to the podium. Even Lana Moore and Bianca Sterling can't figure out what he's up to.
What's he trying to do? Didn't he refuse the piano battle just now?
Maybe he just wants to be the center of attention.
Quentin Hart's face is full of mockery. He snorts in disdain. Bianca Sterling's eyes light up, full of expectation. The ice cream look is completely gone. Felix Sheridan ignores all the chatter around him. He first nods politely to Lana Moore.
Miss Moore, sorry for interrupting your class. Could I borrow the piano on your podium for a moment?
A flicker of curiosity crosses Lana Moore's eyes.
No problem, go ahead.
Felix settles in front of the piano with elegant composure. He smiles warmly at the audience.
I know everyone's curious. I declined Quentin's duel, but that doesn't mean I'll take an insult lying down. Today I'd like to play a piece to show I'm not just about talk.
His voice isn't loud, but it carries clearly to every corner of the room. Everyone looks bewildered. Nobody really believes he can actually play. Even Lana Moore moves quietly behind him, her eyes not just curious, but also hiding an unusual emotion. Felix's fingers brush the keys lightly. Simple notes start to flow out. The moment the melody begins, the room bursts into loud laughter.
Even a 3-year-old could play that song. And you've got the nerve to play it here? If you want to prove you get music, you might as well just head home early.
The booing gets louder. Lana feels helpless, and Bianca looks embarrassed.
How could you play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? This is just humiliating.
Felix suddenly stops, looking up with a gentle smile.
Yeah, that's way too simple. Let's pick something a little more challenging.
No one believes him anymore. Disappointment is all over the place. Quentin Hart just keeps sneering, thinking he only knew easy pieces. But then, Felix's hands suddenly fly across the keys. A beautiful and incredibly complex melody fills the air. Lana Moore's eyes widen in shock. She instinctively steps back. The once noisy classroom goes dead silent. Everyone is frozen in place. This piece is one of the world's top 10 most difficult piano works. Réminiscence de Don Juan. For students at the Ocean View Arts Academy, this is as tough as it gets.
It's Réminiscence de Don Juan. He actually knows how to play that?
Felix plays flawlessly without sheet music. His playing is smooth and fluid. Bianca's eyes are filled with admiration. Quentin's face switches between pale and furious. He can't believe what he's seeing. No practice. No sheet music. And yet, Felix doesn't miss a note. Not even Lana Moore could play it this effortlessly. In just those dozen or so minutes, the whole classroom is silent as the grave. Everyone is absorbed by the music. As the last note falls, the piece ends. But the classroom remains silent. No one has snapped out of the shock. Lana Moore is the first to recover. She looks deeply at Felix.
Impressive, Felix. Next, let's hear a few words from Felix.
Music is meant to nourish the soul, not to be used as a weapon for showing off. I took the stage simply to prove that I'm not some outsider who doesn't get music. Quentin Hart, any more complaints?
Skill is proven by competition. You call music a trivial thing, then I'll keep challenging you. If you don't dare, never talk about music again.
No one expected Quentin Hart would stick to his challenge. Now everyone's more excited for this piano duel. No one expected Quentin Hart would still insist on challenging.
He's just asking for it.
In her opinion, Felix could play Reminiscence de Don Juan. He was way above Quentin in skill. Challenging when he knew he'd lose was just asking for trouble. But she didn't know. With the reward he promised earlier on the line, Felix was more than happy for Quentin to challenge. What Quentin said played right into his plan. Felix gave a slight smile, gestured with both hands.
Quentin Hart sure is persistent. I've already proved myself. I don't need to accept. But if I refuse again, you'll think I'm scared. So in that case, I'll grant your wish. But a piano duel has to come with a wager. If I win, you'll admit that I'm better than you. Deal?
Quentin hesitated at first, but when he heard the wager was just words, he looked relieved.
Fine, it's a deal. But if you lose, you'll get on your knees and apologize for disrespecting music.
No problem.
They sat at the two pianos. The whole room felt completely silent. A heavy sense of tension filled the air. Lana and Bianca's eyes stayed glued on the two of them.
Who do you think will win?
Hard to say. No one expected Felix would be this amazing before.
Who's up first?
Obviously, I'll go first.
Quentin Hart jumped right in and started to play. Quentin's opening piece was Piano Concerto No. 2, his difficult competition piece.
Wow, Quentin's playing really cutthroat here. Coming in strong with something this challenging.
Looks like Quentin wants to crush Felix right from the start.
But Felix remained calm and unhurried. His fingers followed right behind. He kept up with the tempo perfectly.
Felix Sheridan's speed is closing right in.
Seeing this, Quentin quickly switched to Moonlight Sonata. Felix let out a cold laugh. Effortlessly shifted the melody and kept up. In the next 10 minutes, Quentin tried switching pieces over and over to trip him up, but Felix handled each change with ease. Then Felix shocked everyone. He started playing with just one hand, but didn't miss a single beat. Lana and Bianca were both blown away.
I don't believe this. You can't know every piano piece.
Quentin was furious, took it as an insult, started pounding the keys even harder, but his playing soon grew chaotic. Felix noticed Quentin's composure slipping, dropped both hands onto the keys, instantly flipped the momentum. Now it was Felix in charge. Quentin barely managed to keep up. The tempo kept slowing down. Then Felix switched up the melody again. A soothing tune filled the air. Quentin completely froze. His hands were shaking, unable to keep going.
How are his hands even made? Are they machines? How could anyone play this fast?
It's Guangling melody. He actually played it on the piano.
Felix played the piano incredibly well. The whole class was dead silent. That non-piano song left Quentin defeated. When the music ended, Felix got up and walked to the center of the classroom. He looked at a stunned Quentin Hart.
Quentin Hart, I won this piano duel.
Felix stood as a clear winner. But Quentin looked like a defeated rooster. He didn't want to admit it. But he definitely lost. Quentin stood up, hanging his head.
You win. I give in.
Quentin sat down in defeat. Just then, the bell rang for the end of class. Lana Moore heard the bell.
Class dismissed.
But even after saying that, Lana didn't leave. She looked over at Felix excitedly.
Felix Sheridan, come to my office.
Hearing Lana call him over, Felix flashed a slightly bitter smile. Bianca suddenly felt her heart clench. Felix follows Lana with a cheeky grin. The two walk in single file, entering Lana's private office. The office isn't big, but it's decorated in a really cozy way. A soft fragrance filled the air.
My beloved little Lani.
Lana's face darkens instantly. She shoots him a sharp glare, turns her head away.
Get lost. Who are you calling beloved? Your beloved should be Bianca Sterling, not me.
Jealousy oozed from every word. Felix sees right through her feelings at a glance. He leans in, tilts his head, and stares at her with an amused look. A mischievous smile on his lips.
What are you laughing at? Am I wrong though?
Nothing. I just think you look pretty cute when you're jealous.
Lana immediately gets flustered. Her cheeks flush bright red, but she still stubbornly tries to argue back.
Who's jealous? Not me. I would never get jealous over you, you jerk.
Right now, Lana has completely lost her usual calm. She's acting just a girl bickering with her lover. She's confused herself. They're only pretending to be a couple, but seeing Felix get close to Bianca makes her irritated, and even starts to wonder if she likes him. Lana is distracted when Felix suddenly leans in and teasingly kisses her lips. Lana is both embarrassed and angry. She instinctively lifts her foot to kick him.
Jerk! This is my office. No messing around here.
Her high heel lands right on Felix, but he doesn't dodge at all. He pretends to wince and takes a few steps back. Seeing this, Lana panics.
Felix, are you okay? You could have dodged. Why didn't you?
Felix suddenly grins mischievously, pulls Lana's arm so she stumbles into his embrace. They end up hugging again.
Peach flavor. Nice. Next time just use this lipstick.
Lana gives him a seductive look and spits out.
You scoundrel, always picking on me. Oh, right, I've got something serious.
You fell for my piano skills and want to be my student?
Who's overwhelmed by you? I don't want to be your student. Seriously, quit showing off already. What I want to say isn't about that at all. There's one business and one personal thing. Which do you want to hear first?
Personal business first.
Lana's cheeks turn rosy.
My dad wants to meet you.
Felix's expression changes instantly.
Meet the parent? Isn't your dad a gambler? Why does he suddenly want to meet me?
Lana's face grows darker.
He's my stepdad.
Felix finally gets it, but he starts to feel suspicious. Lana tries to cover up with nervous eyes. Seeing Felix stay quiet, she gets anxious too.
If you're busy, I can cancel.
I'm free. For you, I'm always free.
Lana brightens up immediately.
Sunday afternoon at 6 o'clock. Ocean View Grand Hotel.
So, what's the work matter?
Hearing work, Lana instantly puts on her teacher air.
2 months from now is the Ocean View Arts Festival. I was going to send Quentin Hart and Bianca Sterling. Now I decide to send you and Bianca Sterling.
I'm not really into crowds. Quentin's probably the better pick.
Didn't you just say you'd never refuse any of my requests? Lying to me.
Hey, that's not fair. I wasn't lying. I only said I wouldn't turn down a request if it's from Lani. But if it's from Ms. Moore, that's a different story.
Felix, your piano skills are amazing. If you go, you could definitely win a big prize. Just help me out, okay?
Felix grins mischievously. Says Lana needs to show she's sincere before he agrees. Lana hesitates for a moment. Checks there's no one else in the office. Then rises up on tiptoe, ready to kiss him. Just then, hurried footsteps ring out from outside. A student stands in the doorway.
Miss Moore, I need to talk to you about something.
Lana jumps back 2 steps, totally flustered, her face filled with embarrassment. The atmosphere in the office instantly turns awkward. Lana Moore glances at the girl who bursts in. Her expression is unnatural. The girl stands at the doorway. Her face is full of uncertainty. Even though she does not see everything clearly, she can tell that Lana and the guy are standing really close. Her heart skips a beat. She realizes she has seen something she should not. Only Felix Sheridan seems completely unfazed, acting like nothing happened at all.
Miss Moore, I've decided to take that spot for the Ocean View Arts Festival. If there's nothing else, I'll be heading out now.
Before Lana can say anything, Felix turns and walks out. Lana watches him leave. The longing in her eyes, impossible to miss. But as Felix reaches the door behind the girl, he looks back and blows a kiss to Lana. Seeing this, Lana flushes with embarrassment. But since the girl's still at the door, she doesn't dare react at all.
Una Breyer, is there something you need?
Una freezes for a moment. After Felix Sheridan leaves the office, he doesn't return to the piano hall. Instead, he wanders around the campus for a bit. After walking for a while, Felix senses something off. He tilts his head slightly. He glances behind him from the corner of his eye.
Didn't think someone would be following me around college. Let's see who these people are.
He stays cool, continuing to pretend he's enjoying the view, strolling casually toward the school gates. Finally, he leaves through the back door. The Ocean View Arts Academy's back gate leads right to a quiet river. Since it's during class hours, the street is almost deserted. As Felix steps out the back entrance, 2 men lurking behind poke their heads out. One pulls a phone and reports quietly.
Tiger Sean, he just left through the back gate.
Back gate, huh? There's nothing we can do to him on campus, but once he's out, it's our turf. Don't lose him. We'll corner him from both sides.
Meanwhile, Felix looks down on these 2 clumsy followers. Right then, a pickup truck parks up ahead. 7 or 8 thuggish guys stand in front of it, with a middle-aged woman in a pink vest and the red hat in the middle. It's Gwen Brown. She is the one who asked Rosalind West for a luxury car.
So the real players are here. I thought it'd be someone important, but it's just a bunch of losers. How boring.
Gwen Brown struts up to Felix with an overbearing swagger.
Hold it right there.
What do you want?
You punk. Still recognize me?
Sure. Aren't you that old lunchbox hag selling boxed meals?
Lunchbox hag is the name all the students gave Gwen Brown. Her face turns livid instantly.
You bastard! How dare you mock me? No one messes with my business around here. You're the first. Now you've got 2 choices. Either pay off that girl's dad from yesterday, tell your family to bring 200,000, or I'll take you apart and toss you in the river for a bath.
I choose neither.
Felix barely finishes speaking before stepping forward and grabbing Gwen Brown by the collar, lifting her effortlessly over his head. Her thugs are all stunned into silence. Gwen herself is so dizzy, she starts screaming her head off. Felix swings her around and around.
So, hag, enjoying this roller coaster ride?
The one called Tiger Sean, a middle-aged man, steps up, whipping out a fruit knife to threaten Felix.
Enough talk. Get him. Teach this punk a lesson.
They surround Felix. Felix grins wickedly.
Ha! You want to play? Then I'll play with you till you're satisfied.
Inside the interrogation room, the lighting is glaring and cold. Serena Tate sits across the table looking fed up. Felix Sheridan grins at her. They stare at each other. This is already Felix Sheridan's 2nd visit to the station, in just his 4th day in Ocean View. Serena slams her palm onto the table.
This is the 2nd time. Felix Sheridan, can't you just behave?
Felix shrugs, putting on a helpless face.
Officer Tate, I don't want to either. They come after me. I was just defending myself.
Everyone comes after you? That means you are the problem.
We are close, but don't slander me, or I'll sue you for defamation.
Your so-called self-defense. You mean 1 punch and you sent 8 guys to the ER? I can charge you with excessive defense and put you in jail for 6 months. Then you learn your lesson.
Come on, Officer Tate. We're under the same roof after all. So cruel to me. I'll be heartbroken.
Serena's cheeks flash in an instant. After Felix risked his life saving Bianca yesterday, her attitude toward him has quietly shifted. The sight of his wounded body kept her awake all night. Serena's lost in thought for a moment. Felix grins widely.
Interrogation's done. Does that mean I can go now?
Go home? I'll send you for excessive defense. You can stay here for 6 months. Save Bianca and me the headache.
Wow, using your power for revenge?
If you say so, what can you do?
Felix gives in. Serena smirks, but suddenly freezes. Her eyes fix on Felix's left shoulder. Yesterday's bullet wound has split open. Blood seeps through his shirt. Something inside her softens.
Fine. Seeing as you're hurt, let's make a deal. You tell me who you really are, and I'll pretend I didn't see what happened today.
Serena's been digging into Felix for a while, but keeps hitting dead ends. His Riverton file is completely blank. He has many old bullet wounds. He is no ordinary man.
Come a little closer, I'll whisper it to you. My identity is a little special.
Serena walks to him and leans closer.
I'm a legendary super agent, codename 89757.
Serena freezes, then realizes she's been played. But Felix suddenly leans in and plants a kiss on her cheek.
So soft. But not as good as Bianca.
The interrogation room erupts with Serena's furious roar and Felix's pained yelp. No one knows exactly what went down inside. They walk out one after another. Bianca Sterling is already at the door, her face anxious. She spots Felix right away behind Serena, head hanging down like a defeated rooster. A bruise marks his eye. She can't help but burst out laughing.
What happened in there? He's okay, right?
That bastard's skin is thicker than drywall. Nothing can happen to him. Bianca, go bail him out. Take him away. I don't want to see him.
Bianca nods quickly, heading off to handle it.
From now on, you're my human punching bag. I hit you when I'm upset.
No way, I refuse.
If you don't, I'll tell Bianca all about your escapades with that girl.
Felix surrenders helplessly. Bianca soon finishes the paperwork and comes back.
Bianca, take Felix back. I have things to deal with.
Watching Felix's retreating figure, Serena heads back to her office. She dials a number. Check codename 89757. Once she gets a reply, her face hardens instantly. Felix and Bianca return home to the villa. Bianca's expression shifts, unsure.
Babe, you hungry for money? I could cook for you.
Get lost. Who's your babe?
Felix thinks she's mad at him for fighting at the school gate.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't fight there.
It's not about the fight.
Felix is completely confused. Bianca's look shows the jealousy only girls have.
Babe, give me a hint.
I can give you a hint. Tell me why Miss Moore calls you to her office. What exactly do you do there?
Bianca never liked how Lana looks at Felix.
Babe, you ask about that? Miss Moore talks to me about the Ocean View Arts Festival. She plans to let you and Quinton Hart take part at first, but after I show my piano skills in class, she changes her mind. She wants me to take his place and join with you. I want to keep low profile, but when I hear you join too, I agree.
Really?
Of course, I swear it.
Then why does Una Breyer say you're so close? She spreads it everywhere after she comes back. She says you have a secret relationship.
Felix freezes inside. He instantly realized Una Hart was stirring the pot.
I'm innocent, babe. I'm not that kind of guy. I'd never mess around with Miss Moore. Una walked in while we reviewed the competition piece. She just helped me fix a few notes, so our heads got a little close. She definitely got the wrong impression. Besides, if Miss Moore and I really were caught by her, wouldn't a piano major like her fear Miss Moore's retaliation?
Bianca was taken aback and thought Felix kind of had a point.
Well, you do sound reasonable.
I told you I'm innocent.
Even though Bianca mostly believed him, she was too proud to admit she might be wrong. She still kept a straight face.
Fine, you've passed this time, but let me warn you. Stay away from Miss Moore. If you even think about messing around, I'll deal with you.
Yes, babe.
Felix couldn't help smirking to himself.
I don't have feelings for her, but I can't say the same about her.
Felix lounged back on the sofa. Bianca saw Felix's ridiculous posture and burst out laughing. Felix glanced over at Bianca.
Babe, you look really beautiful when you laugh.
You smooth talker.
Then Bianca's eyes landed on Felix's shoulder, where blood had already seeped through.
Don't move.
She reached out and touched his shoulder gently, her face full of concern.
What happened? The runes are open again.
It's fine, just from a fight. I'm not dying. Don't worry about it.
You're still joking at a time like this? Take your shirt off. I'll get the first aid kit.
Bianca hurried off and came back with a kit. And when Felix's injuries and muscles were exposed right before her, she couldn't help but freeze. The wound on his left shoulder made her heart ache.
Does it still hurt?
Felix smiled.
No, not at all.
As their eyes met, Bianca looked down, her face turning pink. Felix blinked.
Didn't you say during class today that I should be rewarded? Call me hubby 3 times.
Bianca blushed even harder, her slender neck trembling slightly. She hesitated for a moment.
Hubby, hubby, hubby.
No sooner had she finished than Bianca moved closer to Felix, sitting right in his lap. But just then, suddenly, footsteps sounded at the door to the villa. Serena Tate barged in. Felix and Bianca were both startled. Serena also stopped dead in her tracks, staring at the disheveled Felix and Bianca sitting on his lap. Then she snapped to her senses.
Well, I didn't mean to. I see nothing. You two go ahead.